right, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are back with a combat qualifier here on the PlayStation side of things. Qualifier number 9. We already have already qualified, so we're gonna add another player to that huge throwing of absolute killers matches today, trying to figure out who that spot today. Our first match is gonna get wrecked up again. Pop Tarts. I'm gonna get wrecked. Won the console at correct. So absolutely a really solid player. Another victory. Time just earning himself a spot though. Console Kombat 2 with $1,000 on the line. That main event. Opponent in here. All right, can you hear?
Jackie Briggs, Liu Kang,
My connection on the
Baraka,
because does it sound like it's like a connection issue?
Shirai Ryu, Fire Garden,
Yeah. I unplugged it and everything. I mean, we can try to restart the call. Option. Wanna do that?
Round 1, fight!
All right, how does it sound? Nope. I'm better. Gotta do. And we got upgraded Jackie on the screen too. Pop Tart using third variation here of Jackie. And I'm gonna get Rex's daughter, Baraka here. Playing Aaron Black beforehand. So interesting Baraka here. I think that Baraka still is a solid character, but backed by that fatal blow here, that armor saving her from that forward 4. And say potentially get played for. Nope, not enough. 60 health left here. Oh, but the full screen dash punch will get in there. And Jackie is going to go ahead and snag that first round here.
2, fight!
Okay, nice bait. Baiting an uppercut though, so not really going to get any kind of whiff punish off that or anything. Testing the reactions perhaps. Here's the full launcher in the mid screen. Drops the combo, no break or breakaway required. Okay, whips the gutted. The gutted doesn't actually connect on block even after a 1-1-2. It's much pushback. I believe if they flawless block it, that actually doesn't have the pushback, so they stay there, but bit of attack trying to take some momentum back here. Challenge in the air on that. Potentially there with that chop. Sensei is in trouble here. Only a little life left on that bar, although he made it last time. There it is. The chop will connect this time. Anbu on the board here, 1-1.
Final round, fight!
Anbu just kind of sitting there patiently, and you see he's not even holding block there. I really think part of that is just waiting for a dash punch. If that whiffs as a high, it's a free uppercut crushing blow. There's no need to press the block button when you're that far away. So being in the habit of not holding block the whole time. If you see them start to approach and go in for a mid or something, you want to hit block then, and that will give you like a flawless block. Crushing blow, 40%. The bleed out plus the chop will do it. No brutality though. Anbu Get Wrecked will take game 1 here against Pop-Tart. That's really, I think, going to start to be the is flawless blocks are going to bigger and bigger role game in the way that people kind of approach defense, is wanting to sit there, not necessarily holding block all day and waiting for the right moments to hit the block button. But also kind of free up your ability to move around, because you're not frozen in guard when somebody jumps. Kind of move yourself, you'll be walking away a little bit and then block into flawless block. Attacks for the launcher, all sorts of stuff. I really like that idea, and we'll see the meta start more accustomed to the timings and stuff. I think we already saw more recently combat was flawless blocking against Lecter's 4/4 string, where he swings the mace. It's got a gap where you can flawless block, and if you flawless block it, it nullifies its ability to cancel. Those flawless block tells will start. First hit will go to Sensei, but misses the air blast cancel. That is a bit of a tight execution input. You got to get it real quick if you're going to hit them with it. And here's the gutted, going to go for the launcher, and no defensive bar to save him. Oh man, but drops the combo. That is unfortunate here. Again, pressure here. Low. Away, although that might be on purpose, trying to get away from his opponent, but whiffing that air, that jump 1, does look like he's trying to get the input for the blast to sort of maintain some pressure, and is just, here we go. That time it will connect. He's going just for the low blast at the end of that, so he's ending those combos in that low blast to have that extra plus frame advantage. That one looked intentionally out of there. I'm trying to come in, spends both bars on the way down. Now he's back out. Wow, he's all over this screen here. Down this tempo. It failed, not gonna matter though, Jack. Crushing blows tied to escape. Characters that actually does have crushing blows on their throws, but they have different requirements. Falcon's another character. Requirements, Devora as well. Here we go. This is going to be the launcher. Are we going to see the breakaway? Breakaway come from Sensei. Not until the end there. Saved himself from that closer. A big crushing blow damage, so bad idea. Pressure. Trying to get to a range where he might feel more comfortable. Here we go. Right into the fatal blow off of that crushing blow. I believe that this is actually going to be enough to kill then. I have no scaling attached to it. Yep. That'll do it. Anbu Get Wrecked. That was a smart use of that fatal blow. Use it when your opponent has no breakaway to get out of it. And of course, you know, next round goes well, you won't even get into fatal blow territories while it's available. Full launcher. No breakaway to save him either. Chop damage 40% just for man. Aka's damage. Touch. Aki, look. Pressure going here. Place the low ground slam will connect. Challenges it with the knee. The knee's going to be faster though. Launcher breakaway to stop this. Is this damage going to be enough to kill? He's going to go for the... Yep, it is. He's got the crushing blow still queued up. And Anbu Get Wrecked will take it. 420 damage. Oh, now. Very smart. I really like the use. And that's kind of the thing about Baraka is that, personally, I think that Baraka's not a character we see pro competition as much. But I think that it's still a really solid character. I think the character doesn't have a bunch of cheap stuff. That might be its maybe is that some of the other characters just have more stuff. But Baraka is just really solid, and it's the kind of character that if you have the patience, take moments to get your damage, and you make sure you hit. We saw Anbu every time he touched him, it was 40% or more into fatal blow, into just launcher, 420% off of the that other launcher in there. Like Anbu was maximizing that damage opportunity. That kind of means with Baraka, Hip, and all the other damage that you've done, you only got to catch somebody twice and done. Pop-Tart will be Jackie here. Jackie. Hopefully he'll be able to get the air blast that he's been going for. The execution tightened up a little bit. Pressure that he's trying to do, it does look like he's messing the pressure up. I actually was messing around with the pressure myself. It's tight execution. You gotta work at it. I don't think take out of the garage day one. Time in the lab. Close the gap. Down slam. Challenge, and now it's Get Rex's turn. Here we go. Full launcher. Are we gonna see a breakaway? The breakaway at the end though. Kind of waiting to see if on drop the combo. Get Rex doesn't drop the combo, then breakaway, but kind of hoping that he drop the combo and save himself. Are spent, keeping the pressure going. Last coming at you. Okay, nice throw to open him up here. An excellent defense from Get Rex. So way to open that up is to start throwing him a bit. Here's another throw, and both of these throws escaped failed from Anbu. So Anbu on point with trying to make the guess on the throw, but not getting the right tech. And in MK, it is a straight up 50.
Lost in the sauce.
Timing down is half the battle.
Round 2, fight.
That's a whiff. This is going to be big damage. Crushing blow. Are we going to see a breakaway, though? Yep, immediate breakaway from Anbu. Smart enough. Okay, here we go. Now, have a meter. All right, throw. Open up. All over the screen. I mean, when jumping around, she's hard to deal with. So I think Baraka's down 2 might be a good because of how big it hits. Like Jade and soon L's. Foxes on down 2s. Oh, but there we saw it, just not high enough from the screen. That'll put Sensei Pop-Tart on the board here. Game 3. Put him. That will be other questions. I haven't saying too much. I do recognize his Aaron Black much more. Baraka though. Baraka was looking pretty solid on our hovering. I've been playing a little bit of Variation 3 for consent. Not as strong as Variation. Well, the teleport cancel. And doesn't get enough damage and miss safe on both options. That love if it's competitive like. But we are going to see Reborn here out of Get Wrecked, so he's going to have access to that teleport cancel. Teleport cancel is much like Jackie's jumping around is going to be a powerful tool. It does cost meter, but it does mean that he can kind of fake out, drop the match, get in whenever he wants. And there's a character that has some options. They're comfortable kind of hanging out and come to him. Both of these characters want to face who's the chance. Challenge, get his way out of here. That Gauntlet Blast just out of range for the punish though. Teleport cancels it though. And now Jackie, a character that's much more comfortable in the corner, I feel like. Got bigger damage in the corner. Scorpion, however, does the same damage in and out of the corner for the most part. Might be part of Anbu's strategy here. Could be. Cancel, it looks like again. Got here. Oh. Hit him with the jab because it wasn't ready to cancel or confirm into the spear to close it out. One more hit will do it though. Fatal blow confirm is all it takes. Oh, he went for it raw in the neutral. Didn't get punished in time though.
Like father, like
Amplify. Pop-Tart to close it out though. that extra bar meter, and it looks like Anbu is actually getting started to challenge there. Punish. Amplify. That's a common thing that'll kind of happen with damage here from Jackie in the corner. That was what I was talking about earlier. Jackie gets huge damage in the corner. Scorpion, I feel like it's as big a... Excuse me. Okay, there's the blast.
Oh, no.
No. Oh, this block attack. Anbu in his head a little bit here. Poke. Pressure from Jackie. You gotta find your opening. Good defense from Anbu, not getting opened up by it. Tried to jump over the fatal blow. Catch him though. Pop-Tart up now 2 games. That'll put it 2-2, tying up the set here. Correct. I thought his Baraka was doing but the setup he's got where he sort of characters here, and now you've reached the final boss, final game. It's not the real back Baraka though. Baraka. Scorpion, that looks a little bit tougher though. Wanted to dictate the pace. It seemed like Jackie was able to make it a bit.
Scorpion. Jackie Briggs.
Back to him. I really thought that Baraka did quite well, but you know, Scorpion might be a character he get into the groove with a little bit. Absolutely.
Round 1, fight.
Goes straight to the massacre. Let's go. Okay, draw first blood here. Well, that kind of avoided the... Tried to anti-air, you saw it there, but not going to get it in time. Pop-Tart going to go grab some damage here. Life bars. Firm. Bro, no punish though. Teleport. A9, MKX. Full crushing blow combo, no meter to save him. 31%. I think he had to spend 2 bars on it. Oh no, he spent only.
Round 2, fight.
Not bad. Anbu here, 1 round away now from taking the set. The winner side, so whoever loses is still going to be in the tournament. Jackie or Scorpion / Baraka is a problem for somebody in the league. Out of the corner, eventually looking for a crushing blow trigger and gets snagged by the dash punch crushing blow after. Jump kick teleport again. Breakaway though from Sensei, finds himself cornered here. Here. Bro, no full uppercut punish though. He's got breakaway to save him. Pop-Tart in trouble. Oh wow. Okay, so he jumped, used the leap, actually got him high enough over the fatal blow there.
Final round.
That'll put us now to a final round between the game of the night here. Already getting heated. Teleport. Okay, interesting punish there. Use of the teleport. So that got him out of the way of the leap over. Tried to do it again. There's the fake out though from Sensei. I like the idea though from Anbu. I think that might be strategy moving forward from him. That in the notebook for sure. Cut that time, getting tagged by that air blast. Okay. Available. Direct. He's in trouble. Combo might end up doing it and doesn't have a... Yep, no breakaway available, and that'll be it. Sensei Pop-Tart will take it. Celebratory fatality as well, as he will end Konsole Kombat 1 PlayStation side champion with quite the title. Got a out of it. Sending him to the losers bracket here with upgraded tech.
Fatality. Jackie Briggs wins.
Right, so my co-commentator has joined. I'm going to be joined by Zero Syndicate, commentating these matches together for you guys. Combat 9.
Sorry to leave you alone there for a little bit. I was, caught up on that West Coast traffic. I don't know if you guys know how that is. It's awful.
I've heard terrible things about it, but it's all good. I held it down, no worries.
All right, appreciate it. It sounded real good, real good. First match, though. So haven't really missed out on too much, hopefully. I mean, I'm trying to look back at the bracket, get a little bit of a catch up on the story, what's going on. Some new faces in this top 8 from what it looks like, considering like just past CGLs. So like a great lineup. Of course, we're getting King-Tiza in this top 8 as well, so that's a familiar face.
Yeah, definitely. I always remember as the sub that showed up during frustrating
Yeah.
Tom Brady. I always think of that. I don't know why.
Well, he's
Tom Brady, our savior.
this whole NRS crowd is, they've been around for quite some time, so they're all holding up together. You know how it is.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Tom Brady is one of my favorites. And when I first got in the scene back in MK, that was one of the first people I like the guides that he was on this stuff. That was how I helped like game.
Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool. See, that's always good to see, like, especially like with the legacy that Tom Brady has left since MK9. It's always good to go back and check out the various matches, the player evolutions over time.
Absolutely.
Just like it's really cool, especially since it translates between several games to see people bouncing, MK9 into Injustice, and then Injustice into MKX, and then
the back and
keeps
forth
going until here. Yeah, so it's really cool to see all the legacy go on, and of course, MK11 has been an excellent game to watch. A lot of cool stories coming out of that, especially
really
from the players that have been here this long. So
I like playing it a lot too. I have a great time.
Yeah.
So I mean, players obviously have their complaints about it, but I think there's honestly a lot of depth to the game. It's the most balanced game that NRS has put out for a while. And I don't know if you saw on Twitter, Ed Boon had mentioned something like to David about plans to definitely keep the game alive for a long time.
Oh yes,
and
yes.
Death to the 2-year cycle. I'm so excited of the game sticking around for a while because I think this is a great platform. Really do great things.
Yeah, I think they finally found like a really good balance of the entire cast. Actually, just today at the local I was at, I was late. Support your locals, folks. Runex is actually playing a different variation of Terminator. We're used to the other variation where he's got the run. This one, he has the debuff, which takes away the usage of meter. He was using Terminator
grenade.
Yeah, that one. And he was using that against Aaron Black. Now, can you imagine Aaron Black unable to use acid, unable to use scud shot, and just shutting down those options? Like, it was actually really interesting to watch. So it's things like that where I think there's a lot to delve into, a lot to look over, and over time it's just going to keep growing and growing. And that's the nice thing about games that are so really well balanced, that like, everyone's really viable. So we're going to constantly see the player mindset change throughout the competitive season. And of course, pro competition is pretty well along the way, so we'll see how that develops over time as well.
Yeah, I think we have 2 events, NEC and then the LC Last Chance Qualifier.
Yep.
And that's just season 1, though. I really feel like there's going to be of the pro competition, particularly with their plans. And I honestly think we've seen like new variants come out. I think we're going to that at some point. Dates to the fully customizable variations once they hit a balance with that. And I honestly think that the game's even structured. Like if you look at Street Fighter, they're getting a bunch of new skills. Tekken at some point got new rage arts. There is no rule that says, hey, at some point all the characters are going to start to get new abilities here. We're gonna start to change things up here, freshen things up here. So I think there's a lot of potential in this build or in the game that they have. So I'm really excited to see what they go with it. They have proven their smart minds.
Yeah, and it was a good idea to add on the third variation for a lot of these characters because there's so many moves that we haven't seen in the competitive roster until those variations happened. Like, I mean, just think about Sub-Zero and his avalanche variation with the ice ball trap that he can have. I mean, that's just one of the few. Of course, the new setups with Cabal as well are pretty dangerous.
I love the new Cabal.
Yeah.
The spins now, no longer Speed Demon. The spins.
Yes, yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see all the new developments that we get. I mean,
still moves in there too. Round freeze. Any of the competitive ones yet. I think Buzzsaw, which is like classic Kung. Yeah, so still plenty of room for more stuff.
Somehow, some way, I got in this lineup. Didn't AFK fast enough.
Gotta fight him now.
That's it. Hold on now. Interrupt. Here comes a new challenger. If he loses, I take the spot and I take the prize. That's it.
Exactly. Commentator's privilege, man.
Well, of course, NEC right around the corner. Just like 2 away? A little bit over?
Very soon.
Yeah. So that's an event I haven't been to in a little bit, but always a good event, especially the love of all the games that they have available there. Like I was there when they, the swan song of DOA 5 was there, where the whole community got together, and it was it was a touching moment of like a group of people that actually just loved the game itself, and it was great to see, and of course we got DOA 6 immediately after that, so that was it's just so cool to see everybody
really good
come
at
out.
that game. Sonic Fox, top tier player.
Him and his brother are both high level players for that game.
And Skullgirls is another game that, right?
Yes, Skullgirls. Skullgirls is also a really good game. It's quite frequently on sale. If you guys are into Marvel style play, it's a tag game. At this point, you could choose, of course, like different team setups. Like you have your solo character or 2 or 3. Yeah.
Freedom.
Yeah. So there's a lot of cool ways to play it out. People are still learning and checking it out. If you want to get a full in-depth loadout on what Skullgirls is and how awesome it is, check out the Purple Sharpie on Twitter. She's always popping off about how awesome Skullgirls is, and she's right. Honestly, it's a game I wish I would have put plenty more time in. Like, that's a phenomenal game.
Mike Z's got a really super transparent about like the thing. Find a lot of the things that I haven't really played a lot of it, but just like following up a little bit on the game, talks that he's
right. Of course, congratulations to him on his recent release of Indivisible, an awesome RPG from the same developer. So, shout outs to that. All right, I'm out of the lineup now. I've behaved myself. I'm an AFK.
Okay, save
plus frames yeah, exactly. Tiza and plus frames are Adam. We're gonna get the real Sub-Zero out here with King-Tiza, and then
of course the real one. It's Dimitri Vegas.
Oh no! All right, that's it. Nope, DQ. It's over. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a wonderful match, but unfortunately, King-Tiza just threw it all away. We'll be moving on.
Shows rock. Save us, plus frames. Save us.
Not gonna. Thank God.
All right, cool.
It's a great costume, though. Not gonna lie.
Flowiness, but.
Ooh, yep, that's gonna be a full punish there. Nice. It's really good to see. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I like seeing that Johnny Cage is Johnny Cage was ignored at the beginning of the game, and it's really cool to see that players have put work into outtake thing in this no nut punch chopper making weight.
We are literally on the same wavelength because I was gonna say the exact same thing.
Oh man, hive mind, stealing ideas.
All right, nice. Gonna go for the full string here. Oh, drop the final flip kick though.
Ability for.
Nice snap.
It's good.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy here. It's going to be really interesting because both of these guys are very neutral heavy characters. Of course, Sub-Zero has a very interesting mixed style. Nice, with the older charge going to hit. And then of course,
Mix heavy.
yeah,
Normal's net low, kind of trying to bait you out.
right.
Time.
Interrupt the low here. Nice in the freeze. Yeah, immediately dropping out. Doesn't want to take all the damage.
Not committing. Okay, here we go. Damage now.
Oh, not going to
Waiting
continue
for a
it though.
breakaway? There was no...
Right, yeah, it was interesting here. Alright, hopefully this doesn't cost him too much health here. He's still got a slight life lead here, but Fatal Blow on the way.
Match the round with that. Damage 2.
Yeah. Such a good Fatal Blow, but you don't have to worry about it in the next round. You can still play your neutral game without having to worry about getting whip punished by it. So that's at least a minor victory in this battle here.
Exactly, silver linings.
Because, I mean, honestly, Plus Frames is doing a really good job controlling the neutral spacing here until he gets opened up by these, you know, stray jump-ins here and there.
Being able
Nice.
to get hit by a fatal blow is...
Yeah. Ooh. Up to the breakaway, no break on the throw. Alright. Ooh.
Damage, no breakaway. He's got that 1-2-4 crushing blow. Oh, that's going to take the round? Wow. 40%.
You hate to see it, and it's one of those situations there, you got to keep guessing until you actually guess correctly and block whatever Sub-Zero's going to have after. That's a cheat. Where are his eyebrows?
Coin toss. I don't think Dimitri has them. He's like Grimo.
Oh. Looks mildly angry. He doesn't look like he's exerting himself at all.
Yeah, that's a shrug. That's a shrug.
Yeah, ice.
Eh.
Great song though. I mean, honestly, well, good job with the remix on the Mortal Kombat theme. I bought it immediately. Oh, you know, hey, I paid for this. All right, going
with Johnny Cage.
Right. It wasn't a bad pick, honestly. Johnny was doing fine. He just got caught here and there, and you know, King-Tiza was able to capitalize on it.
I have to potentially just see if he can get away of just locking him down a little bit more. Prevent some of the sort of main pressure. Without a mix-up, he's got to sort of face in a different way.
Round 1. Fight.
Find his groove.
And Tiza's doing a really good job of making low approaches here, which are definitely going to be tough for Johnny to deal with. He really has to space out the neutral really well, or actually catch him with these highs. And that's dangerous because, you know, Sub-Zero not only has, well, actually doesn't apply to its variations. He doesn't have to worry about that. But down 4 is actually such a good poke for Sub-Zero.
Yeah, it's got great range. I think all the ninjas have great down 4's in some incredible range. You can go low, too. Not low enough under the fireballs, though.
Let the meter make the ice ball safe there. Wasn't going to be good enough. Got opened off the block string there for the round going to plus frames.
Round 2. Fight.
No, that down 4 I was talking about. Into 4. Nice jump out, too, to call it the throw.
Tagged by the overhead, though, here. Second bar.
Even for get up? No, never mind. He just blew it all away, so. Here.
Now he's got 2 bars. All this time he's getting hit, he'd be building back that bar again. By now he'd have 2 bars back. He should.
Yep. Oh boy. It could be. Yeah, that's it. He didn't drop it this time, so that's going to close it out.
35%. Well done. 2-0 as well. Didn't even give him a round, so that will line up the set here. 1-1.
You know what they need to do? They need to give Johnny my glasses. That would be cool. And then I would definitely play Johnny.
Does he have glasses with words on them?
I think he has the ones that say Johnny.
But they don't move.
I don't think they move.
Yeah,
they
animated glasses.
I might need to unlock a lot of Johnny's stuff. We're going to have to take another run. Take Johnny to the lab.
Johnny Cage.
Tiza doesn't have to do that at all. Or plus frames, excuse me. I gotta flip. They flip sides because plus frames won.
Should honestly enact a permanent player setting in the game that forces you to permanent player. And that half the people, although then they run into each other and.
Yeah, it's never-ending cycle of these little minor things that
Round 1.
we only have to worry about here. All right, so Aaron Black this time.
Got that scud shot, but heavy variation of.
I think this is going to be a good pick here for Tiza because, you know, he could keep him locked down and space him out with acid, do just constant damage over time, as long as he can win neutral. And that's going to be super important because plus frames, it's basically Johnny Cage's game. You have to get through that, and Aaron Black doesn't have too much in the neutral game. That's a good low, that's for sure.
Yeah, his neutral tools definitely aren't as strong as Johnny Cage's. Gotta try to hit him, put the acid puddles down, like you're saying, get his damage where he can in those little sort of chip away moments, and then sort of maybe catch a whiff punish at the end.
That's the thing, if he can remain in Aaron Black's face and just keep pressing buttons, like there's not too much he can do. You just have to make sure it's your turn constantly. There you go, the acid
What
setup.
you're talking about. Lock him down. Challenge to get out of it though.
I too. Nice anti-air into the acid. I don't care that you broke away here. Ooh!
Oh.
I had to make that kick.
Wait, is he gonna acid? Oh, no,
wow.
for the gun kata. Now the acid.
There it goes. Oh.
I like that play.
Yeah, honestly, it's really nice to just have to sit back behind the puddle and just worry about what that person's doing.
Yeah, there are very few ways that, especially a character like Johnny Cage who doesn't have like a fireball without the life lead. So, hard idea. Are the toes still in? Ooh, just out of it.
Yep, he's not getting any of that damage there. Ooh, kicked him in the gut. We'll put it back in the acid.
Shot outside of range on the wake up
Just
attack.
keeps.
Empty the clip for that crushing blow. I don't blame him. I'd even end up needing it here though.
Yeah. Oh wow, caught him low. Yeah.
Flawless victory. In Aaron Black main. The ruse.
Everybody's got enough characters at this point, right? You know, at least more than one.
Honestly, that's sort of been the name in the game with this, and I kind of like that. The idea of like having not a huge stable of characters, but a small group of characters that have different coverage on mashups, perhaps.
Right.
And while being able to switch between variations is nice to handle certain, it is also nice if you master different, and it really just like variety.
Yeah, it helps out too to have, like you said, the alternative character that can cover up some of your main character's weaknesses.
Aaron Black.
Back into
Johnny
here.
Cage.
Let's see. Yeah, still Johnny. But yeah, you know, having another character in your pocket to kind of be like, okay, well, I'm not feeling this matchup here, but I think I can lock down a lot of options that Johnny has. So, you know, using the acid is going to be really smart here because of how often Johnny has to just back up in neutral to make that approach that seems safe or tries to whiff punish whatever Aaron Black's going to throw out.
Yeah,
But even then, Black doesn't have to commit to really much of anything. He can just chill out.
yeah, very different from his other character. Trying to go to the 50s, he thought that wasn't working. Now he's going to play a character that can slow the pace down and kind of chip away at him and force, kind of chasing him down.
Exactly. And good on plus frames to challenge that that scud shot cancel as well.
He also did switch to outtake. Are going Rising Shadow, and we're going to also be seeing fireballs. Fireballs might not be as much of a tool.
Right. Already opting on sides here, fairly even on health. Kinda, yeah, this is the scary part here. When he goes in the scud shot cancel and then decides to burn that meter. Wow, full screen, no ammo. Terrifying. You still
blow queued up.
have 2 lives.
Oh, locked it.
Yeah, go ahead. Come near me. No, you had to just chill out. There you go. That's fine. He didn't really need to worry about it. Acid saving the day.
That's the thing. You just stand in your own puddle and you're fine. About to get kill comboed, but he basically jump in straight to fatal blow if that even works.
Good interrupt there from Tiza.
Yeah, here we go.
Dropping those rings.
Oh man, Johnny's wake up. Is that right? Not doing it.
Nice.
All time. I don't think we've.
That's just like a good spacing here from Tiza, not just awareness when he might be burning that get up attack. Oh, we're gonna make it really count. Yep, missed the nut punch due to the breakaway here. You're not gonna get a restand. Woo, into the acid. Almost within fatal blow range here. All right, one more mix here.
Jump in. Oh, there he got it. The acid puddle's out. He just got to chill. Oh no! What was he gonna do?
You hate to see it, you know? Unfortunate. Of course, the acid puddle sitting right there. He didn't care whether or not he was going to get punished in the next move because plus frames, if he stepped in the acid, he was going to die.
Yeah, absolutely. He was completely content with just like hanging out near the acid puddle and getting away with whatever.
Man, I wonder how it feels to know that you have a card in your deck that's like, you know what, I won. I don't have to play anymore, and you're done.
Good, but I'm sure it doesn't permanently safe because I'm sure almost every Aaron Black player has had the acid puddle that didn't work. Some crushing blow knocked it away, or they got hit by some teleport or whatever. Like they've all got a horror story.
Yeah, definitely. He's not an easy character to play by any means. Definitely is a character that's pretty tough there.
And
so
the classic, they think it's.
Uh-oh.
That 3.
That was 3. It was quick, right? You know,
Yeah,
Aaron Black
so
came out and it's just like, whoa, it's over.
Oh,
He's
God,
the fastest
Aaron
gun
Black,
in the
you're right.
West. He
You're
can
right, you're right.
lightning, but he can't shoot Cassie Cage in the story. You know, whatever. Was it something? It was in the Black Dragon area.
Sub-Zero got knifed by
Yeah, it was
White Dragon.
It was Cassie and Aaron Black. Aaron tried to shoot Cassie, and Cassie dodged all the bullets. So she must be faster than him.
Okay, she's got all part of that weird plot armor force stuff that they have.
Yeah, the Green Force.
Green screen.
But no, nice job from Tiza there, opting to switch from Sub-Zero into Aaron Black. Catching the W there.
Yeah, I really like the switch. Kind of dictate. You know, we saw a solid play out of the sub, able to have like a different character in the.
Right.
And it also just throws off your opponent. All of the studying they've done of your habits of your out the window.
Yeah.
Something that in some ways you can't do when a lot of the characters have the same rings, and you have to carry some of those. But a whole new character, whole new playbook.
Right.
So being able to shake the Etch-a-Sketch.
Yep. And of course, you know, thinking about that matchup specifically, you know, it really does seem like Aaron Black like shuts down whatever neutral. I can't say it enough, you know, like seriously, like what's the strongest tool that Johnny has? And it's his neutral. What happens when you remove that? So then what does Johnny do?
Right, yeah, he's and especially with the scud shot because he's also got the real owning that we saw have to use, but we saw outtake show up. But like Aaron Black absolutely cuts that down too, forces him to have to come in through the like just character that against quite a few characters.
Absolutely. Honestly, Aaron Black, I figured at this point we would see more of Aaron Black. Like early on, it really seemed like he would be a strong pick. At this point, though, like we don't really see too many Aaron Blacks in the pro competition, do we?
Qualifying already. I know on the Xbox side, some that are both. So Pulse, a Xbox and PlayStation qualifier. Also got Blackout making Xbox side of things. Maybe it might be that some marquee Aaron Black players have already been making. I still think there's definitely that bit of an exodus when Aaron Black got hit with some definitely not heavy nerf, kind of toned down the scud shot cancel. There were a lot of a lot of players that definitely cried foul immediately. Classic action to change something not for the better. You've murdered my character. Like, that's just how it always goes.
Yeah, I mean, like that's like the last CGL that I commentated was we were kind of just making fun of Scorpion, how he got nerfed with the teleport all being high. I think was a fair nerfing. I think we can all agree that Scorpion had a fair nerf there.
Yeah, I would totally agree. I don't think that the threat of the teleport wasn't that it was hitting you mid, because a lot of the good players were playing Reborn and they were just canceling the teleport. It wasn't about the teleport ever hitting you. It didn't matter what the hit was on it. It wasn't going to hit you.
Exactly. Speaking of Scorpion, I don't like your face is coming back with Scorpion again. Familiar name there, along with Dirty Grandma showing up with another Johnny.
The identity, Dirty Grandma.
Ooh, nice. Ducking underneath the spear here, gonna get a full combo.
Long play, Grandma.
Oh wow. Throw in the corner. Yeah, really good.
The jump kick. First off, oh, can't get any momentum out of it though.
Oh, missed a throw opportunity there. Looked like he would try to go for it. Accidentally got a dash up instead, and that's going to close out the round from Dirty Grandma there.
Got
Round 2.
While amplified combos. Don't see that often, honestly. All the Johnny Cage players, you don't see that happening often.
Grabbing at the after image here. Nice, breaking the throw. He's got to get that corner control back, and here we go. Into the corner. Exactly where Johnny wants you to be here. Ooh. That was a big swing in there. I think he might have would have caught him too if he would have committed to that teleport.
All combo. Damage on that is so...
Ooh, good block on the fatal blow here. Not going to close it out quite yet, but Will off of this brutality.
Wow. That was a dominant finish.
That was definitely... He wanted that. Really wanted that brutality. He went for the reset. He could have killed, but instead decided to go for a reset and put the award in his face.
Basically, he pushed into the corner in the beginning of round 1. Like, that was the first place we went, and we did not leave once. Saw a little bit of life coming out if I don't like your get up attack, kind of pushed him off, and with an invulnerable move, it happens. Right. But then immediately, Dirty Grandma shut that down and locked him right back down in the corner.
And I wonder too, like, what the hesitation was as far as a lack of teleporting from your face, you know, because he could have had opportunities to get out of the corner. Maybe he thought that Grandma was prepped and ready to just punish whatever teleport opportunity he had. We'll see here. The hesitation will definitely kill you in some of these matches, you know?
Yeah, honestly, that might have been what he needed, is hesitation in the form of delayed get up. We saw the pressure coming from Dirty but sometimes you just need to stay down a little bit longer, let some of that over your head, and then get up and take the turn at that point.
Spent an early breakaway there, so he's not going to be able to do the teleport cancels here for quite some time. These buttons here, and they're just off of stray hits here and there, and he's just slowly backing to the corner already.
Yeah, and now he's stuck.
Oh, nice. I was literally just about to say, I'm curious if your face will actually opt to duck, because Grandma's definitely throwing a lot of highs out here.
Yeah, a lot of those strings are definitely starting off as highs. Hasn't been thrown out forward 4, maybe the better mid string pressure, but it doesn't go anywhere. Definitely see Grandma wanting to take full advantage of these.
Yeah, absolutely. And honestly, fishing there for that fatal blow. Not a good look here.
I've been pressed.
I don't know. Grandma here is, you know, definitely really dominant in the neutral, and then it just seems like your face is just taking some time. Like, I'm not sure how to stop this offensive pressure. Like, what am I gonna do? Nice. Caught him off the high.
We are in top 16, where he does get some extra games to do it. So
right.
A couple games ago, this would have been. Let's have some more time to kind of find his footing, figure out what it is he wants to deal with. Pressure. Oh man, no conversion into anything big.
Right. We saw the punish window come up. Could have gone to crushing if he would have done the forward 3. Opted out for a stand. That's gonna wrap up the round there.
Absolutely dominant performance at the end there. While we were talking about, Scorpion's failed attempt at the punish, Dirty Grandma immediately went into some flawless block punish of his own. So absolutely able to sort of really just, even when it feels like it's your turn, Dirty Grandma is flawless blocking and right back. That is ridiculous.
Yeah, flawless block is such an important tool to have, and it's not like early on when you're learning MK11, it's not like an easy tool to grab. It's still like, kind of like a good read that you have to make even at higher levels too. But once you start landing them and start reacting with the blocked attacks as well, then your world opens up. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I think that is what will slowly evolution of the game is as more players sort of make their way in that hidden valley of flawless blocking and shutting down. Is this going to deal with? Right. Flawless block and bam, changes the whole thing.
And of course, we don't see a lot of players doing flawless block attacks either because that's a cost of resource. Nice down 3 to stop that down 2.
Oh, speaking of down 2s, here's a big no meter to stop this damage either. 375 on the board here. To the corner.
Look at that, Grandma is just backing your face into the corner. And a lot of just I don't know what to do, it seems like.
Fun sentence. Yeah. Grandma is backing your
We had this problem last time when your face showed up. This is a very different showing here. There's definitely a lot of hesitation from your face, which is something I'm not used to the last time I saw him out.
Johnny Cage just put the fear in you, right? Especially when you got a player like Dirty Grandma that's flawless blocking whenever you do try to attack. Like, it really is discouraging, honestly.
Right, yeah. A lot of question of what do you do, make you second guess your options that you do have. I mean, honestly, at this point, just play your game. Don't let it get in your head.
Okay, nice. Here we go. Get damage. Takeaway available here.
There we go.
Either.
Look for the knockdown.
First ball, return after that. Amplify.
Yeah. That's what's scary when you've been conditioned, so long in the set to recognize, okay, well, there's going to be 2 fireballs coming, and then the second one doesn't come out. You know that you're being conditioned.
By the time it registers, you've already been tagged by something else trying to activate.
Nice down 1 to challenge here. All right, close to evening up here, if not just evening up, but didn't commit to the string there. Uh-oh, good flawless block. Yeah. The ducks here. 1 more touch for your face and he's down.
Tag right here, he's got Fatal Blow available, not gonna need to
Fatal Blow? Oh, wait, he might be just wrap it up. Yep, that's actually a much better option.
No breakaway was available for Dirty Grandma though, so no need to spend all your resources. He had the meter to close it out the old-fashioned way. Means that Fatal come in clutch for him. Our final round of game, actually final game. Grandma can take.
Got 1 challenge into the highs. Ooh.
I like that. I don't like your face taking the attempts on theirs, especially against a character like Johnny Cage. Here and doing it, no crushing blow. Because at least he's got the timing down and the sense of awareness to at least making the attempt. That's half the battle. A lot.
Nice cancel the overhead in the teleport, but unfortunately got punished for it. Ooh, watch your knees.
Hey, here we go.
Could be close to another crushing blow here. All right, yeah, just opted to back up. Yeah.
No tech.
He's really trying to just see if Grandma will actually commit to like a fireball so you get the teleport punish here, but of course, the walking.
Oh my god, it's done.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, he's done it.
Jeez.
Well played from Dirty Grandma with the Fatal Blow cancel. Combo into the glasses, crushing blow. I honestly forgot about it until he did it right there, but the damage available to Johnny with that is insane.
It was like one of the first things I laughed when I picked up Johnny. I was like, I could break your face with sunglasses? Bet. Just but good set though. Honestly, really dominant Johnny play here from Grandma.
Yeah, that Johnny play might have been the most dominant that we've seen. All right, I feel like we will be seeing more of that Johnny put round. He's already qualified on the Xbox side of things. I have a second spot here. And for players that have that opportunity, that is 10K prize pool twice over. You got two opportunities now at that huge prize pool. That is big chunk.
Right, right. Honestly, really uncharacteristic of your face. I just, maybe the unfamiliarity of Johnny, because, it's tough when you have somebody that is actually just shutting down every option you make. You recognize those flawless blocks coming, and you see every piece of your offense slowly get broken down and just answered like, all right, well, they guessed right here. They definitely made the right read here. Like, oh, man, like, I don't know what to do from this point on. But,
yeah, all your pieces start to get knocked off the board. You can't flawless or you can't attack because you're flawless blocking it. Saw a couple throw attempts, get down to crushing blow. Now you can't throw him to open him up. So your only option then starts to become, okay, I got to get him to whiff punish. And Dirty Grandma, when we did see a blocked shadow kick, was getting punished, but not committing to that often. He wasn't using a lot of fireballs in the new teleported on, and he wasn't committing to unsafe stuff like a random shadow kick. Basically, the only card that In Your Face had to sort of play, rely on punishes and stuff.
Right. Ooh, all right. So next up we have Get to Play 2 and just Scooby.
Scooby, not the whole squad?
Not just Scooby. That's all you need, really.
Did they drop him off, or do you...
Oh, excuse me. I got the names wrong. After, it's Plus Frames and Jay Cybot, right? No. I was right. I'm second guessing myself because you know how PSN does it. Some of you guys on the Smash GG don't have a PSN name as your display name on Smash GG, so I get thrown off.
Man, if people want to guess my PSN, feel free. Go by Dreamy. Guess my PSN.
Oh no. Is it?
Go ahead with your guess. I want
to. Is it also Pokemon related?
It is also Pokemon related. Still Pokemon related.
Does it have to do with It Goes Pokemon?
No, it's nothing new.
No, okay. Nothing to do. It's Pokemon related. It doesn't have to do. Dream Eater. Is it TM? All right. Which generation though?
Diamond and Pearl. So that's
so Gen 4. Hold on. I gotta pull up my TM decks here.
I like where this is going. I like this. Sleuth cap is on. Watson.
Dude, I'm sleuthing. I'm creeping in on the numbers. Here we go. I don't know. It's TM 85. 85.
Is that Shadow Ball? That's my guess.
No, wait. That was Gen 6. My bad. But it's still TM 85 in Gen 4. And that is actually the Dream Eater technical machine.
Dream Eater. Oh, see, I'm used to having to learn it from the... No, it's actually my PS.
Oh, the Pokemon Snover. Okay, all right.
Random different one. So when I enter tournaments, never guess.
Dang. I never would have guessed. That's really misleading.
Yeah, we would have been here a while. Yeah.
You go with Ghost and then you go for Snover. That's crazy. I got mixed. See, that's like the person that nicknames a Pokemon like a different Pokemon. Like, I'm throwing out a magic card. All right, bet. And it's like,
oh man, I don't.
A Diglett or something.
Your Pokemon. I know this topic, but you nickname your Pokemon. I don't. I've never named a Pokemon.
I did on like my platinum run, and then I never did.
So weird, right?
Well, considering I was doing back-to-back play, it was like I need a different, name, spice it up. But normally it's weird. As weird as seeing Shang Tsung show up here and jump around his old man garb. I don't really see old man Shang Tsung often.
Oh, everybody's going with the carry to go. I mean, this is still him, but
still is.
Look at like him in the MP movie. So good, it's so good.
Right.
I do think Shang Tsung is a really strong character. I wish that the shapeshifting had access to Full Steel still, but
oh, that'd be a bit much. Jeez. We're gonna give him the whole cast.
I mean, he doesn't have a good fight.
Right. Wow, we're already evening up on health here. Honestly, Scooby was actually doing a pretty significantly good job here. Now, about to lose this round. Yikes. Yeah, he went for the get up attack when, Get to Play was miles away and you don't get to play on this turn.
Oh, and honestly,
Ooh,
Warp Drop,
yeah,
one
we
of the
punish.
best projectiles in the game. 9% hits at all parts of this guy. Overhead, it's got a bunch of positive.
Man, I'm having PTSD. I fought alongside against a Kung Lao last night, and boy, oh boy.
Pressure sometimes doesn't. With that orbiting hat, always his turn.
Right, exactly. Nice. Oh, good down challenge there. Punch the toes, get gutted, and we'll carry you to the corner. Nice, opting the breakaway here. Really smart. But you got to make it count now because you're almost dead. You have no meter going into the next round.
Yeah, at minimum, you want to last long enough to get some of that defensive bar back if final round here.
Oh, oh my goodness. I'm freaking out. Just stare down. Okay. Oh, you dunked him with the body.
All right, next confirm into Fatal Blow will do it.
Oh, the risk.
Final
If he would have hit him with back 3 up 4 into Fatal Blow, that would have been it.
Oh my goodness. Right? Opted for a down 2, got pumped or stuffed from doing it. Here comes the orbital hat. It's whizzing, it's flying.
Safe.
Nice.
No confirm on that. I think he should be trying to go for the down ones. I really think those anti-air uppercuts are farmable.
Oh, wow, get dunked. Into a corner here, and now, yeah, this is going to be really bad here. I mean, Kung Lao's buttons are so good, and honestly, it's going to be tough for Shang Tsung to challenge here because of his, we're honestly not as good options as far as neutral.
No, yeah, Kung Lao absolutely has some of the better tools for just like locking you down. The way that he controls jumping, and a lot of his tools knock you out of the air. He has some of the better corner, absolutely.
Even trying to anti-air this guy, it's insane. He'll come at you, he's like, I'm gonna dive kick, but I tried to anti-air. He's like, I don't care, dive kick, and you're dead.
Anti-airing Kung Lao, I usually just hope that they dive kick and I can block it. That's too happy with it. That's punish on it. But of course, good Kung Lao players adapt to that. They're not pushing dive kick unless they're jumping up there with them, challenging or throwing out normals and stuff. Shang Tsung though here from Get to Play. Like this Kung Lao play though from just
Absolutely. Yeah.
pressure. Warlock very.
Could have gone either way in that first round, and then once Get to Play got stuck in the corner, the worst spot to be Kung Lao. That was kind of a wrap at that point. So as long as Get to Play can just make sure that Scooby doesn't get to play, we're gonna be okay.
I think that another thing here, he wants to kind of keep this game more into the mid-screen. The corner is not a great place for Warlock. I think Warlock is in particular a character that doesn't corner as much as his primary launcher, the amplified ground skulls, stops working in the corner. So he wants to keep the game in the mid-screen. Sides when cornered is not as advantageous. Shoving him out of the corner here. To get his damage on the board.
I was worried about that meaty there. I thought that was a bit too early. Nice conversion here.
Ooh, they're tear it down though.
Yeah. Was not sure about the situation. Didn't want to try to make a risk. Unfortunately, when you don't make risks, you're never going to make any shots you don't take, all right? If you're standing still, you're not making moves.
Got him.
Yep. Break. Yep, good tech here. But look at that. The corner is right behind you. And nice, actually, calling an audible on the route there to still pick up the conversion was really smart there from Scooby.
With that interactable and here too.
Yeah, the adjustments on that interactable.
This could be it.
Really good. Yeah, should wrap that up. Whew.
Ality from it. Scooby now 2-0 over Get to Play.
Yeah. Man, and we see that it's really smart of Scooby just to constantly keep up offensive pressure. He's not letting Get to Play to relax in that mid-range situation like we were talking about. That's going to be something that maybe Get to Play thinks about here. Like, okay, well, if I can't make you sit still, or like just keep away from me, what can I do?
Yeah, and I think another thing with it also is that Kung Lao's particular variety of mobility, that he teleports and dive kick makes it difficult for Shang Tsung's zoning to sort of kick in, right? You can't get him with the corpse drops because they're a little low side. If he's dive kicking all over the place, you're not going to catch him. And then when he's teleporting on the other side of any fireball attempts or the ground skulls even, kind of makes him a little bit harder of a target for Shang Tsung to really get that lockdown from range that he wants.
And then we see here, we have get to play switching over to Cabal.
Okay, so the spins.
No, it's his other variation. I totally forgot the name.
It's got low hook grab, which is
Clean
different
cut.
from low spinner. Oh.
Right.
Nice. Is this gonna be the crushing blow? Okay, no. Different opponent.
I didn't want to spin it right then and there.
Well, he's got no meter left though. That's the best time to do it. You can get 50% out of that crushing.
Yeah. Oh no! Yeah, that was close.
Playing it for variation. Want to push that button? That button is there only at Nerf.
Right now you're in the corner, but just a-okay here. Nice low hook. Got all the space that you need once again here. Oh boy.
He's got it.
Oh boy. What an anti-air fatal blow. You can't forget that once fatal blow is available for Cabal, is now his.
Yeah, you basically have to cancel all flights when you got that, because if you go airborne, getting tagged.
Round 2, fight.
Oh wow, try to hit the dive kick there. Was a little bit late on the air. Kunai. There's one for you. Yeah.
Might be trying to sort of challenge him in the air. I mean, Kung Lao definitely a character that enjoys his air superiority. So trying to maybe get up there and challenge him in the air, but playing is trying to throw buzzsaws. He's also got great air normals with the jump too on that hook.
Uh-oh. This is not looking good here. Back in the corner once again. Already spent fatal blow, so you're not going to have a get out of jail for free card. You got to figure this one out yourself, and guess wrong every time. The dice were not in your favor. You didn't draw the skip card.
Fight.
Not your turn yet. All of his resources are gone now. Just gonna get a throw punish. Cabal, I think maybe L in the more comfortable with using base to sort of route. Get to go damage in the mid.
Right. Boy got scooped. Lively here. It's just a small adjustment that Scooby had made here to put you all the way back over into the corner. Look, this offensive pressure, you got to get him to stop. Daring to throw fireballs
here, but life deficit. This is going to be it. Air-to-air challenge, and just Scooby will take it here. Yo, as well. Are we going to see fatality? Everybody's been ending games in fatality, making statements here.
Hey, no, they're not statements. They just need, it's trophies for the crypt. That's all it is, guys. Honestly, nothing.
Those hearts.
It's nothing personal. Just gotta open up all those chests. We get those skins. They're never ending.
Are so many.
Really?
I've gotten to the point. 9 no longer spits out. Or no, it no longer spits out.
Oh.
But it doesn't spit out gear anymore. Way less gear than.
Well, hey, take what you can get, I guess, at that point. Like, geez, I'll take all the gear and then just keep giving me skins. That's fine. I appreciate NRS making all of these skins free. With the exception of the premium ones, like the Halloween ones, those, of course, pay for. That's fine.
Like supply of skins that are in the game. And they're still supporting it with some other free Combat League skins. Most are all been. And why you got to put a little work in and, game, which is not that big of a chore, that there's still access to. It looks obnoxious. It's awesome. So I really like the skin game too.
Yeah, it's really cool for everybody that, all around, whether or not you're playing competitively or just playing for fun. They, just like Injustice 2, they've given you plenty of reasons to come back and, check out the game, see what there is to offer. I love the I guess community appreciation powers. Like they had the combo breaker one, they had the ketchup and mustard one. I believe they had an Aquaman one as well. Like,
that's awesome.
Plenty, it's really cool.
I think the towers is a great addition for casual base too. Is continue the longevity of the game. You don't have to just play. And now I think what they started to do with up towers I thought this was a good idea. Justice, and they never did it. The way that could work, there's so much in there. You could start to make MMO stuff, like have one player has to justice die with your character super expensive and health wise, and then your job is just block and survive against AI that's carry you up while like your teammates have to beat some enemy, and when they kill it, the boss is like actually hittable for a little bit or what. I think there's like a lot of different ways they could do it. Right now, they've just got you fighting at the same time, but I think there's potential depth in that kind of system. Really interesting.
I haven't even checked out those co-op towers. I'll have to look at those. I had no idea. Like I spend so little time in towers, and I keep wanting to get that Johnny announcer, and I'm just not putting in the work
on the grind for that.
Yeah, I guess so. I hear a lot of people are doing that. And nah, I'd rather do it myself. I'm clearly making a lot of headway on that, let me tell you.
Yeah, you still don't have. I got it like the second week. Totally worth it. Honestly, it's super good. It's absolutely.
I definitely like it.
Some point,
I would love to hear a Boy Scout tell me when it's the next round. Greatly appreciate it. Oh man, the life of Mortal Kombat has been quite a story.
I remember reading, talking about MK Armageddon, that being send off of the season. Okay, it was right before the new consoles were coming out or whatever. Unlike the
right.
But like at the time, the sentiment, that's why it's called Armageddon, because it's the end. Was the idea of like, okay, we're gonna end it, and then new generation, new game. We're gonna, and that did not last because eventually we got like MK versus DC. I don't even know if they made like some different off-brand fighting game that didn't work. You know, they just never ended up moving over, and then MK came out, and that got such a weird reception. MK9 was such a good. MK9 is so good.
Yeah, I think MK9 coming out. I mean, just right after Street Fighter 4 came out as well. So like, it was that resurgence of fighting games, and lo and behold, here we are, MK11. By far, like one of the best MKs. I mean,
yeah, absolutely. Without a doubt, competitively, the best MK. I think that I still have some minor gripes, maybe rain and smoke and whatever, but like other than minor and blatantly petty, they are petty. This game is incredible. Done such a good job with it. Best characters, like people played previously, was tough. Guest characters have totally, like, Arnold is not a horror action movie. That's perfect. And same thing with Joker. He's not a horror movie. Spawn is not a horror movie. I think they've really listened to the community.
They definitely made like character choices that really fit like the universe. In Terminator would make sense, and
yes, absolutely.
Spawn, absolutely. I mean, Spawn we've heard for years, right? And now we're finally gonna get Spawn. Honestly, they showed Terminator walking up in that character show. That's it. I'm done. Like, of course, I'm in 100%. Am I gonna play it? No, but I want it. I don't care.
Yeah, Terminator is awesome. I think he's a great roster. They character, different bit of a flavor, but absolutely feel. So I think that we're gonna definitely. And I'm excited for Doomslayer or Ash William, whatever kind of crate for that.
Right, exactly. So looking forward to that. And this match featuring Terminator up against Scorpion.
Just saw Get to play, and he was playing as Shang Tsung previously, but now up against Scorpion, he's busting out Arnold himself. We were just talking about Terminator, and here he is. On the competitive scene as well, hasn't been a big now, but still, a lot of characters do take a little bit of time. We're just now hearing about Raijin actually being.
Yeah, nice immediate crushing blow. Health almost gone here for Get to play. This is where the Terminator mix begins. Oh, just big swing in here and punished out.
Out of the blender at that time, but that's one of the big threats about Terminator, that I think very simple Jax is that once he started, if he can continue to catch you with those throws, with those overheads and lows, that momentum and the damage he gets out of it, absolutely incredible. Already starting to see some of that big damage, 30%, and starting to build for crushing blow.
Yeah, you see there, he tried to call out that teleport there. Unfortunately, it was EX, so it got punished for the jump away. Nice. Right back into the corner here with the throw. Oh, watch the toes. Unfortunately, punish your nice breakaway option. Oof, good patience, but unfortunately, yeah. There's no confirm, so he made it out all right.
I don't know what that Brad quite a few times there. Oh, jumps to the other side. What's the punish?
Ooh.
Oh.
Optimal, optimal.
Final round. Fight.
Yo, we run at
It
it.
is running grab. First time he's used that as well. Not quite far enough for the crushing blow. I think is the biggest hitting crushing blow in the...
It's insane. And we just jumping in for free here. It's A-okay. Gonna try to convert it, but breakaway here. That's actually every single time that Get to Play has been popped up like that. Immediate breakaway. Like, you've hardly had defensive meter. It's like you gotta spend it. It's burning a hole in your pocket. And it's working out for you in spades.
Yeah, it's not a terrible strategy to shut that down, but you do then have to be, of course, catching on to that. They'll adapt their strategies, knowing that you're going to break away, and then you kind of get into lasagna. So yeah, this is definitely going to be a fake game one.
All right, immediate first game going to Mike Trelinsky here. A lot of meters spent off of Get to Play's side, like we were talking about there. And you're right, once Mike starts catching on to the immediate breakaways, say, all right, that's fine. I'm going to keep this offensive pressure going. And of course, you know, I'd rather get the breakaway out of that situation so I don't get the crushing blow done to me.
Yeah. And I think Scorpion is a character also, though, that if they read the breakaway, catching them recovery frames, Scorpion has some of, if not the best meat out there. Forward 3, such powerful meat.
Right.
Bird is that area if you try to jump, which is attached to it if you and it recovers fast enough that past it.
Yep, it's tough decisions he's gonna make. Scorpion's an excellent character here, and of course we're gonna switch over to Shang Tsung, getting back in the comfort zone probably.
Teleport is kind of sort of challenge this place. Shang Tsung is gonna hit with the corpse drops, fireballs, and I pass all of them.
I think it's about the recognition there because we just saw too that he dropped the body on him mid-teleport. So if he's going to be able to keep up the staggering of body drop versus fireball to keep Trelinsky guessing from when he can and cannot teleport, we might have a good pick here. It's not looking like it when you get put in the corner. Nice fatal blow here. Unless he starts defending, should be fine.
Like 80 damage.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I'm dead. Wow.
Like I said, he just had to defend and be okay. Just a little bit out of there.
Round 2.
I think it is a risky game. Try to challenge, teleport, body drops, just because it's 9% versus defensive meat or worse if you have it this way.
Right. Nice body drop there. Yeah. I mean, when you're at that full screen range, why not, you know, get him in the last known position. Because clearly we're seeing here that Trelinsky is just reacting. Going to start doing the writing. Yeah, that's happened quite a few times here. Yep. I can Get to Play is just having a hard time just confirming every hit that he does get. He's done that last time he was playing Shang Tsung as well. He doesn't have the long inputs on. Nice down 2. Not gonna get the crushing blow though. Ooh, what a scary situation! And I swear to God, I feel like Mike went for the throw, and it did not come out, and he still made it with the teleport, able to convert, trying to jump away from get to play.
I thought a throw was coming too. Ash ate the input or something.
Rushing blow here. We're gonna get the full combo. Over back to the corner. Okay.
Back as well. Turn to get him now.
Quite a life lead already.
That's not good with ground skulls.
That's just like what you were saying there. You got to worry about those teleports. Those ground skulls, once you start firing them away, you're committed to that. And unfortunately, you're going to get thrown back down to the ground.
Scorpion now. Oh, over gets a play. It's under. Kang is his main. Last two opponents have been have a little bit of a escape mechanism. Not to say that you can't win those matches. Happening a little. Full steal. Try to steal. Scorpion's got easy combos with. Part of playing that character is cast and take advantage of that. Play might want to start going for. And I also particularly have these dash punches. Scorpion cannot punish you. Don't have a tool.
Round one, fight.
All right, opening up the next round here. Nice block off the teleport there. All right, here we go. He's opting for that full screen stuff like you were saying there because it's going to be tough. Nice into skulls. We're going to get the conversion here too. Ooh. Oh, not recognized. Right, you didn't recognize the counter hit, maybe didn't want to spend the crushing blow or just already committed to doing the teleport there. Again, another skull setup. Full
Hanging on to that defense. Teleport cancel.
Ooh. Box. Ooh. Yeah, really nice chase down, actually, yeah. I wouldn't have been ready for that.
I didn't think that was the one. I mean, that strength minus, but absolutely prepared for the.
Ooh, wow. Big jump in here. No interrupt off of that. Up in the back way. Nice teleport cancels here. Mike, unfortunately, out of meter here to get the next one in. Nice. Oh,
Punish.
Right? You teleported and got away without getting punished here. Somebody is asleep at the wheel.
Have to take advantage. Again, back to back with it. Mike is just having a way with him now.
It might be a little bit on awareness too. Ooh, no! Not even down one challenge.
Amplify. That's sort of the fit. There's a timing to it that's still snagging. Recognize it and still.
Yeah, yikes. And that's a 3-0 there for Mike Trelinsky. Over get to play too. I mean, honestly though, if even just a down one would have been fast enough where it's like, okay, well, I'm not sure if I'm going to get that hit, but, you know, let me check you real quick. Okay, I got the hit. Now it's my turn. Let's begin the neutral dance again. Or even if it was, it'd be fast enough to recover even if it whiffed.
Yeah, even if it whiffed recovery and getting the plus frames on the tag lets you at least take your turn, but locked jab at point punish there.
Right.
Dictate the rest of the base and even up.
Exactly. Honestly, though, it was a interesting setup there. We saw, you know, some flashes of that Shang Tsung zoning that we've seen so consistently with Shang Tsung players. And like you said, using the soul steal, I wonder too. Like we don't, because it's not too often you see a soul steal from a Shang Tsung player. Like I mean, we do see it, but the few times I've seen Shang Tsung in a tournament setting, you don't really see that too often. The expectation, like you said, of having to understand the entire roster to at least in some basic form that's definitely a tall order for, you know, a lot of players. I would think. I mean, you can
definitely be asked to
right
master growing cast of characters. feel comfortable as a lot.
Or at least do like no one string. Maybe at best, because you're even taking the specials as well.
Yeah,
But-
you got the whole thing. That's like trying to remember if you're trying to take it seriously. Beyond that, if you're going to take it real seriously, you gotta
Right.
know all of it.
Right, and in this situation, maybe just not too familiar with the Scorpion strings or Scorpion specials for that matter. Of course, Scorpion, legacy character, been around for quite some time. His moveset has not changed drastically since MK9, right? And even going back a little bit further than that, his moveset has not changed
Yes.
drastically.
And teleport.
Yep.
All you need.
But
He doesn't have take. He's had that forever, but teleport, and it's not even an ability. That's what that ultimate
classic.
MK11 takedown will be one of. Get the shadow portals back.
We're gonna get ice clones?
No, that has been banished forever.
No ice clones? Oh,
No
man.
ice clone.
I just want to create a wall and throw it at you. I'll go back to Injustice 2. That's fine.
That's a game. Different version.
Like
of it.
Frost?
Well, no, some way to make fun, to like make Sub-Zero. If Scorpion gets a,
So what if Garrus had a sand clone?
but does it freeze them?
It'll crush you,
Well, because Gears does have a sand.
right?
He's got the sand simulacrum. Have to get that to.
It's
Bam.
sands
Sub-Zero
of
plays-
time. There you go.
I like it. I like a slight little nudge. Like, you remember when you could make a guy that looked. That guy.
Boom. All right.
So,
Well,
looks like
like
moving
next up,
into top 8.
right?
King-Tiza Pop-Tart. So we saw Pop-Tart early on against Correct. Looks like he survived. Track it down.
Yeah, I wonder what Tiza is gonna come out swinging with in this top 8. Get more of that Aaron Black. That's yes. Abu's still got to survive. We're still waiting on that.
Jackie. How do you feel like Aaron Black handled Jackie jump around for me? Test to take.
Yeah, I don't think Aaron's got it. I don't think Aaron's got what it takes to handle Jackie jumping around the way she does now. I do think that Sub-Zero would be a good pick for Jackie. It's definitely about just making sure you're controlling that neutral situation. I think Sub-Zero does have what it takes in a way that's much more different than what Aaron Black would have, because Sub-Zero is more of that classic fundamental tool set, right? You have your anti-air that's pretty easy to pull, back 2 or even just a stand 4, down 2, classic stuff, whatever. Of course,
Yeah,
Aaron Black does have his like stand 1 as well. He does have the gun butt, which wouldn't be an ideal anti-air. He does have options, but we're talking about full lockdown. And of course, if we think about third variation Sub-Zero, right? Put out the ice ball in Avalanche. That could control some situations in ways that Aaron Black's Acid could not, right? Like,
With a character that's whole mindset is leaping over the acid. Like, character's whole tool set. I do think it's good that you mentioned, though, the back 2 of that is, I think, one of the better tools because it's slow, but that leap has a bunch of startup time on it, especially. And
Yep.
because of how slow it is, it kind of actually comes out in time for right when she's there. It
Right.
leads to combos and stuff. It's got great range. Kind of safe too because axe that you're axe is swinging arms or a small axe. So
mhm.
I agree. Last thing you mentioned, trap idea for kind of
Yep.
controlling jumps on that trap, big damage.
And of course, too, like you can freeze immediately after that back too and get a full conversion combo off of it. So you have options with Sub-Zero, and I think there are stronger options against Jackie should she decide to stay in the sky so much.
I think you better too back to than Black would be. Black would have to convert. What does Aaron Black do? He's got a little bit of 2-1-2 juggling that he can do into slide, but
it all ultimately comes back down to Aaron Black is going to end that string with an acid drop, right? And then after that, Jackie's turn. He's got to try to make sure that Jackie stays on the ground. He's got to make sure that Jackie doesn't leave a certain space. If I think about the tool set of Sub-Zero over Aaron Black, I mean, sure, Aaron Black at full screen situation could put out whatever she throws. You know, she could jump and get shot and push back into the corner. But what good is Scud Shot going to do? And neither character is going to get played because we're going to see Kung Lao, which honestly would be an even better pick than Sub-Zero would be.
All right, yeah, Kung Lao is going to be kind of comfortable with challenging a place. Very comfortable in that air. I don't know. I feel like Jackie might be starting to take the ground here. But definitely a character that.
Round 1, fight.
Okay, here we go. Wow. See how fast he went across the screen there? Dive kick into a full punch there.
How does not walk. All about flying.
Yo, gotta go fast. I didn't know I was playing Dragon Ball here, guys. Like, what is
Super
Carnation? All right, and now it's Pop-Tart's turn. Fresh out of the toaster here.
Toaster Pop-Tarts?
I don't.
Yeah, I've never met people that actually do it. Else that made it, and it was weird. Why are you doing this?
I've been told I'm weird for not toasting my Pop-Tart. All right, now hat full screen. Not too much that Jackie can really do about it here. She's gonna have to try to navigate through the air or even just dash. Wow, from the top rope.
Through the orbiting hat, his way threading the needle, and here's the fatal seal the round.
I'm triggered. I'm triggered for you. Don't worry, Tiza, you got another round, but I am livid at that situation. From the top rope, still landing the hit, unpunished. It was clean.
Through the Omega hat. He had his defensive array up and ready to go.
Kung Lao put on the hat, and Jackie said, "Okay, boo."
Yeah, right.
Oh, nice.
Gonna convert. This might even be the kill here.
Oh,
Enough.
Yep.
Set up.
got it. Yeah. All right, slow down here. I can't keep up here.
Final round.
Tiza out here
Fight.
like a flurry of punches. Pick him up.
Short hop into the throw. Nice
Yeah,
throw tech, though.
really, really good. Yeah, and nice break away from Pop-Tart here.
Up throw. Play move. Try to short hop into the. Short hop throw. Now we're thinking. That in the middle. Oh, drop the combo.
But hey, re-picked it back up. It's good gracious.
Mattress.
Yeah, it was the mattress. Off of the mattress.
So similar to the dive kick.
Yeah. All right. Wow, that was real fast. King-Tiza out here throwing hands.
Got a whole arsenal of characters that he can play at this level here. The fourth character, perhaps, if you lose here. Hey,
Alright.
let's see who.
Got a collector? Oh man,
Pocket kill
I got beef with collector.
Kung Lao.
on that character. Character is really.
Why is that character like that? He's so horrifying.
Don't like the 6-arm special? It's great. He's the best at hugs. Oh, he's the best.
I don't want him to hug me. It's awful. He presses A button, gets 6 of them. No.
Man.
All right, and still sticking with Jackie out here from Sensei Pop-Tart.
Hey, Jackie till the end worked last time. He was able to back up 3-0, so no fear here. Potential final game. Last loss, at least.
Yeah. Honestly, this variation of Jackie is going to take some getting. We're seeing it quite often, seeing her fly around.
I think both offensive and defense. Those are just a
Yeah.
lot of variables.
Right, exactly. I still think that you could probably do something about her in that situation where she's right above your head. It's definitely going to take some practice and lab to figure that out here. I'm sure there are answers out there.
Trying to kick her at functionality.
And that's quite a crushing blow there. It's a fatal blow, but that's unfortunate. You got to get that second hit off that fatal blow here from...
No, he dropped her.
Yeah. He got her.
One path is better.
That was almost going to be tough to watch.
Fight.
Wow, what a down two. Caught by the ankle. Nice reset here. But losing his turn. Nice. Oh. Is it good to duck low?
Defense's defense are that way. Breakaway defensive. Back quite quick. Back to 2.
Jeez, into corner carry. What's it gonna be? It just jumped in.
Here.
Stood on your face. Nice. Punish the tornado. You better make this one count here.
Chance. That was a combo drop too.
That was.
Thing though, those upgraded combos, your hands got to be moving lightning quick. You gotta do this thing, then the jump. You gotta adjust the arc of the jump. Are you doing far jump? Can't do far jump. You gotta do close jump. And blast them, cancel it with and then
All while doing, you know, how Mortal Kombat or NRS games work. It's you're dialing that combo.
Yeah,
You're preemptively doing a lot of it.
not used to action or something. Yeah, that's just one dialing that muscle memory.
Jackie Briggs.
Honestly, even character, not character to character. That leap,
Oh,
and
yeah.
the blast. Have to time that blast right to hit. Earl, you might have to do it earlier to catch him. A lot of minutia to that.
Yeah.
Players will take time just.
Yeah, it's definitely cool to see this style of Jackie in general. It seems more active, but man, it's going to be tough for a lot of characters to keep up. But I like that about how, like, we've been talking this entire top 16 into the top 8. You know, there's so many variables that are happening in the game that we're learning about it as it grows and changes. It's cool to see it change over time.
Right, yeah, and it really. And then, as we fully learn and flesh stuff out, it feels quite some time while we get to play with it.
Stomped by a brick.
Good stand one anti-air into the blast. She's in an elbow drop. So aggressive, like comes at you. Here we go, fully loaded Tiza out here, chucking hats. No, picking it right back up. Ooh, yeah, definitely confident anti-air too. You were already too deep to get a dive kick to come out in time to stop it. It hurt. Oh, man, yeah.
Ground slam that quick.
Pain, no gain.
Round 2. Fight.
Nice. Hit right in the gut there with the mid. Now we're going to carry right over to the corner here in just a moment. Ooh. Rolled away, which was a really good idea, but man, Tiza is just too fast with Kung Lao.
Action with the dive kicks on those jumps.
This. Can't get away. How long was Pop-Tart on the ground for?
Final round. Fight.
At least 3 seconds? By the ground slam. Not getting picked up nice.
Get a
Up
protect.
3,
Good
yeah.
protect though.
Alright, good counter hit. It's still chasing down with that. Yeah, that forward advancing normal is just insanely good. It's so fast too. Able to interrupt quite a bit. Almost kind of like Liu Kang's like back one, except, you know, obviously the back one is high on Liu Kang, and that's a 3-0 there. King-Tiza.
Oh, yep.
Oh, that's just me. Didn't.
Clearly, I'm better.
Kung Lao.
That's no wonder why they call it brutality. It's
Got
brutal.
style on him. He got style on him. I love seeing brutality. Favorite part about this game. Brutalities. Wish it was more like MKX. Throw or throw brutalities in combos and stuff. Ending a big long brutality is so satisfying.
Yeah, I can understand that. That would be really cool. Have that set up. Oh man, or like that brief moment in time where you couldn't break away the scorpion brutality.
I think those still might have patched one of the people. A couple of other throw brutalities that activate Cybot's merc brutality, for example, kick in real quick. And I mean, it's a merc after, so I doubt it'll ever happen in a Pro Tour event.
Yeah. Honestly, that was really tough there. To see Kung Lao come at you that fast, man, what do you do? And the recovery on the meter as well from the Kung Lao is just like, oh, fast. Like really good resource management from him as well.
Felt comfortable allowing him to pressure, and especially on combos that bar back by the time he needed. Definitely saw him wanted to. That's one of the now much like John, character that got initially slept on by the community. I feel like, oh, you can't dive kick 3 times in a combo, I'm out. And players that stuck it out kind of put the starting to see now, oh, Kung Lao is actually good. He's slightly different in
right.
the game.
Well, I mean, shoot, even Foxy Grandpa playing Kung Lao is always a treat to see. Honestly, the character itself is just like a really cool character to watch because of how aggressive he can be and how much of a oppressive character he can be.
One of the characters' identity almost is kind of tied to that. Like the IP man, bunch of punches, he has and stuff. All of that stuff is kind of key, well represented, and done. It comes across in the game, right? And the character has a solid identity. Kung Lao always has been.
Of course, now we have both characters, Johnny Cage, Kung Lao. Up next, Dirty Grandma up against Scooby here. Oh man, Dirty Grandma was putting in work as his Johnny Cage, right?
Top 8 though.
It'll be really interesting to qualify both Xbox and PlayStation.
Yeah, plenty of players have done. There's a
right.
Looking at list of players that have like 2 entries in a 10K prize pool is massive.
Right, exactly.
Anti-air, okay,
yeah.
Break away though.
Look at that.
Maybe even. Oh no, combo drop.
No.
I also kind of like outtake immediately. I'm playing a lot of Showstopper early on,
right.
But now going over to outtake, likely no first balls with the way the arc might be cut down. Probably just have confidence.
Ooh, drop the tornado. Gonna get punished for it here. Gonna go for a full or not.
In the tournament, those kind of things come back to haunt you.
Late in the day, even.
Blow.
Nice fatal blow to absorb that first fireball. To the hit though. It's still a lot of work, about just under 50% health here. You're one touch away from dying. Wow, caught him with the orbital hat here. Should be able to bring at the up. There we go.
Now on the board here.
Final
I guess I should never say it can't be done, because clearly it can't be done. He only got hit like 3 times. All right. Immediately. Catch him with the low. Into the corner you go. And now the onslaught begins from Johnny here. Catch your knees. Another one. Ooh.
You need that pressure. Amplified force. Oh no, another rare drop. Third grandma. Not gonna matter though here.
When you have that significant of a life lead, it's about as good as done.
Grandma is on a tear, and an Elder God. They're not a bunch. Clearly a player with some time and dedication. Putting the work. Definitely.
It's a hidden player.
That's the word on the street. Heidi.
Oh, Oh, that's the rumor. We have somebody playing on an alternate account. Someone smurfing it up.
Kung Lao. Wuxi Dragon Grotto.
This is where we get him on a video call right now. Like, all right, call him up. Invite him to the party.
Winner interview.
Doing some really good stuff here, just be super aggressive. Like, I know I just literally got done saying, man, Kung Lao is such an oppressive character. There's not much, in the way of offense that comes close to what he can do. And then, of course, here comes Johnny. Oh, wow.
Use Rising Star.
Ooh. Oh, wow. Yep, whiff throw here.
Take away. Bars for later now.
Nice blocks on the... Here, this, the Shoryuken. Wow, double fireball, and that's just a hefty chunk of damage here. Not optic for meter burn. Doesn't have the meter there. Nice fatal blow cancel. Should be able to wrap it up. Man, way to not lose your cool in that situation.
Absolutely.
All right, trying to find it with the flurry of kicks here. Oh wow, trading highs. Nice challenge here after the lockdown one. Wow.
Justice cross-up stuff.
Right,
But it still makes it feel weird.
Yeah, he didn't even care what side he was on. He was still just going to keep swinging. Oh, wow. Actually, that was a really good shadow kick to avoid that dive kick there.
Johnny Cage has no.
Johnny Cage wins.
Oh, man, I got a feeling. Casting the commentator's curse right now.
Wow, you're trying to make somebody lose?
No, I'm just. I think that he'll win. I think. I just don't want.
I'm casting the curse now, but I don't want to be blamed for it. Wait.
Well, that reverses it. If I talk about casting the curse.
Oh, it nullifies.
But now, yeah, now I've tripled down on the nullify, so I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Two negatives make a positive, right? When you multiply.
Triple negativing it. Now it's on you. I think being able to successfully pass it off.
Fight.
Yikes!
Great first table.
Oh, nice
Glad
stuff.
it doesn't. Anxiety when people have to realize it matter. Props now.
Oh boy. Yep, side swap here. It's really good for Kung Lao to get, but man, Grandma is just unfazed by swapping sides. Even if they're losing ground here in the neutral, it doesn't matter. They're gonna get it back. Oof. Flawless there, nothing off of it though. Didn't have the meter to do it.
Round 2. Fight.
Defense from Drake.
Oh boy.
Gets defensive blocks the spin.
Yeah, that's just a big punish there. Nope. Nice, flawless. It's scooped. Oh boy. Yeah, you're definitely gonna get punished for that one until he dropped it, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, that was the time to do it.
Yeah. It's still, well, actually just under even for health on just Scooby here. We'll take that fireball trade, but man, you don't have the life lead to make it worthwhile. Yikes, expecting another energy orb to come through. Fishing for it. Oh my goodness, you're gonna trade these.
No tech, and there it is. Dirty Grandma will take it. 3. Oh,
Yeah, that is.
this guy is on a 10.
Johnny Cage wins.
Unbelievable. Dirty Grandma taking it 3-0 over just Scooby. Fishing for that fatal blow. I see what he was going for because we had that last round where he threw out the fatal blow to cover the first armor for that energy orb, and then just putting on some damage, returning back to the neutral. not happen. And let me tell you.
Out of range, although honestly, it seemed like Emma was high level here. Not from him.
Yep. But up next, we're looking at Chris Notes versus Plus Frames. Plus Frames is on the way back.
Notes, however,
No, the name does not strike me as something I've seen before. But of course, you know,
new
another trying
challenger
to.
appeared.
Right, it's interesting that every time I've done one of these, we have like a recurring character theme that happens. This time, it being Johnny and Kung Lao.
Yeah,
So that's
right?
really interesting, and it's different every single time. So that's cool. The character variety in this game has been pretty solid. Last time it was like Scorpion and trying to remember who else was there. But Scorpion was definitely the recurring character. I want to say it was Jackie.
Something
Actually,
Aaron
yeah,
Black
it was
as well.
Jackie because of the blue flames. It was there. Oh.
Hockey player. I hosted a qualified.
Hmm.
What was it? NinjaKilla
Shoot.
taking. So
At a DreamHack Atlanta, right? Man, I haven't caught up on that. Yeah, I need to watch that. A lot of events happened in the last like couple
Tear.
weeks. So, yeah.
kind of winding down. We're getting toward the end.
Yeah.
The take. Remember, NS.
Yes.
I'm really excited to see already in
Yeah.
upsets all over the place. Ash making his top 8, and that might have been his first. And big shout outs to
Yeah, it'll be. Yeah, East Coast is always really interesting to watch as far as NRS goes. Even Midwest, of course, you know, that's a big hub for MK and just NRS in general. I mean, that is literally the home of NRS.
yeah, right.
But East Coast is always fun to watch when it comes to NRS games. And honestly, that whole side of the country in general is just really competitive when it comes to it.
Kind of
West-
great combat. You've got there are tons. Have they announced a little?
Not that I've seen offhand, no. Still trying to keep my alerts up on the Twitterverse. Nothing yet.
Other interest how that goes.
Yeah.
An extra.
And man, LCQs they are no joke. I've been through one myself, and then watching the Dragon Ball LCQ. It's some grueling competition. It's for those that have not been to an LCQ. We're talking depending upon how it's done, because like Dragon Ball was like single limb brackets, and you gotta go. And you have
Man, that's
Yeah.
cutthroat.
yeah, and then you have four chances. So the moment your bracket was over, started the next bracket and repeat until they got 4 players qualified. And-
Okay,
yeah,
I remember there
yeah.
was like some second one. Better, but some second place. Or whatever.
Yep, that
That
happened
can
for the
be
Killer Instinct
heartbreaking.
World Cup too. Yeah,
That's the nick talking about it, how they can get heartbreaking for.
oh yeah.
But it is.
I mean, shoot, for the Dragon Ball was Kazunoko took 4 Dragon Balls, so that was 4 qualifying spots that went to
Oh, yeah,
him. So they had to fill out the roster by doing that LCQ. Otherwise, it was supposed to be just like I think 1 or 2 players for the LCQ, but because he took so many Dragon Balls, it's out. I do all of you. So that
It's a
I mean,
cool way to
there's
do it though. Have
Yeah.
guaranteed spots. Take them and
Mhm. it opens up for the. I mean, the endurance of a Dragon Ball player is absolutely insane. But man, it'll be interesting to see the LCQ combat. Still lots to see, and the game has evolved so much. Sindel just getting her reveal trailer, and of course she's still on the way.
For date. I'm super excited. Down to half screen upper.
Right. And of course, you know, Black Friday deal I think is available right now on PlayStation to get Mortal Kombat at what, like 30, 40 bucks or something like that. I don't remember the price offhand, but check it out.
Tell Dad you asked me
On the
that?
Xbox Store, Combat Premium.
Whoa, Jackie Jacks, I was kidding.
You better hope so.
Round one.
I was looking for time to pick up. How is it? Super
wow.
fun.
Yeah, absolutely. And an energy ball to your face. Almost looked like he farted and just threw it right in her face. Oh wow.
Top 8.
Sweat.
Another gut punch here from Notes versus Plus Frames. Oh boy.
Also start. I'm one of those characters.
Right.
Some characters where you only play this,
Round two. Fight.
but Jackie, all three of them, solid to
Right. And it might just be the fact that like we haven't put in the work yet to discover the utility of those other variations.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Still a lot of depth to.
I mean, shoot, because didn't we talk a lot of crap about Outtake at the onset of MK11, and here we are.
Talking about how Raijin is definitely got to be more careful.
Yep, nice. Keeping the pressure up here from Jackie. I mean, honestly, look at this life deficit that you're at. You're about to get wrapped up. That was so fast, too.
Oh, and in there, that's the thing about upgraded pressure, though. If you don't know where it's your turn to challenge those round, really dictate the pace, and rather helpless.
But I do like the fact that Plus Frames was using the curve fireball as well. The curve, just to kind of like, that's an option that you could use to kind of take out of the sky to stop the jumping momentum in general.
It's got a good arc to it, kind of in almost the same arc that she takes when he. I want
Jackie Briggs. Johnny Cage.
temper and cut down some of that lead. Primarily, it's going to work out end of the ring factor, but I like have that
The
up and ready.
Hourglass.
The next one, shoot, I forgot Outtake was the third one. I meant the sunglasses variation, not out. That's it's Showstopper. Thank you. Yeah, Showstopper. We talked a lot of crap about it. No, no, I did that. Oh, see, oh, right there. Yeah, kind of controlling the space there, and having Notes utilize, you know, the extra boost jump there to kind of avoid that fireball. It helps a little bit. It's not getting the damage in, but if you could stop the situation from happening, or at least give pause that situation so you have another moment. See, right there, another anti-air with the orb. Oh boy. And it's really scary because both players want the exact same thing in this, right? Whoever gets the other one opened up first. Johnny has to take more risks because a lot of his normals are going to go high. He's only got his out. Nice. Down one into the Shoryuken. Oh boy. Here comes the throw. And yeah,
Out of the air with that no conversion though.
oh, nice low challenge here. Into fatal blow. Not going to kill. Yeah.
Pretty close.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that.
Closes it immediately, goes for the Shoryuken. That's really unsafe. Poor choice of option there. I would have opted to just back
Enjoy the
off.
Crunch Brigade.
Trying to catch him off guard there, but
Round two. Fight.
absolutely he had the punish prepared. Oh, and the crushing blow to start things off into round 2 as well.
like you're playing anime, honestly. Jackie is zopping around.
Have to watch for out of functional tools that don't exist on anybody
Right.
else's.
She's got an anti-air option.
Flawless.
What in the world? What do you do? So you gotta think about, like I was saying, you gotta play that distance game, right, with Johnny. He's got those curved energy balls. He could definitely take it down. It's just...
He's got to find a way to... Jackie can stop maintaining the momentum here. Driver's seat this...
Yeah, it's such a, like you said, a unique style of play that we don't see from any other character. And she's pretty quick at doing it too.
Sub-Zero.
I mean, I think the only other person with like momentum like that, what, Kung Lao?
Now is a bit jumpy. I think set on teleport. Not in that.
Not like that. And of course, thinking of Scorpion with grounded, teleport option.
Yes.
To give him that mobility and move around. But man, nobody plays. Of course, it would be a pretty boring game if someone else also played like Jackie. But you know what I mean, like with that type of aerial movement. Oh,
Yeah, I think the
what
only I think
answers are there?
Cell is getting a move that kinda not coming up, but I can't think of any. Honest flutter, a
right.
little bit, allows you to continue pressure longer.
Round one.
Definitely Jackie is.
Yeah, really good wake up challenge there. Nice ducking. Not going for the crushing blow yet. Uh-oh, good tech here. Opted back off. Now, if we keep up this fireball game, I'm telling you, like, you just got to keep controlling the space here. Nice. Opened up, though, off the flawless block. Getting thrown again.
Correcting
Yeah.
that defense.
Got to get out of the corner here, but see, Notes is actually making it really hard for Plus Frames to just even roll out of the corner because he's backing up just enough so that the roll, you're going to be still right in front of him and still having to handle that Jackie pressure.
Oh, okay, there's the cancel. Jumps in.
No pain, no gain.
Wow, that was really close. You almost made that comeback.
Barely any life left.
Yeah, that's a lot of work. See, there we go. That answered the energy ball. But now this situation's scary. When she hovers right above your head, what do you do in that situation? You'd have to either, try to get a micro dash in, but then, you might still be recovering from that and still get caught.
Yeah, it's scary when she does the point blank one. The one from outside to get in is far less scary, honestly, than the one when she's on top of you and it's like hard to figure out what you can do to hit her.
Yikes. That's a 3-0 there, and a brutality.
Brutality 2.
Brained.
Briggs wins.
Making a mess.
This is why we wear helmets. Exactly why we wear helmets.
What if Shao Kahn is immune to that brutality?
He just falls over.
Yeah.
Or the helmet sinks down into shoulders. Pretty cool. Feel free to hire me at NRS to make some brutalities. No big deal.
Man, there are so many opportunities for good brutalities in this game. There's
Honestly,
a lot of moves that they could definitely do something with.
It takes a special creative mind to make these brutalities and fatalities, and I don't have that creative mind. Don't hire me for
Well,
that.
definitely not for fatalities. All I can do is branch off what they've already made, but some of these fatalities never in my, I don't know if wildest is the right word, but darkest fantasies, whatever, like would I come with any of these crazy ways of murdering people. It's insane.
I don't know what to make of it. There's somebody, that one person at school that you worried about that was drawing all like the really horrific images in the drawing. Man, we gotta worry about this guy. That's the person that got the job at NRS to make these fatalities.
My hope is that what they do is they get a group of people that have mildly bad ideas, mildly horrific ideas, and then they just Frankenstein them together into something worse. So nobody's truly that dark. They're just amplifying their darkness
You
together.
just imagine a developer sitting at Starbucks like, you know what? What if we spun a hat right in place and then picked somebody up and swung them around by their arms?
Multiple times though. Once seems
Right.
too quick. Multiple times.
Walk them into the hat just as they get sliced like roast beef. I think that would be someone's just sitting there. I wanted a latte. What the hell is going on? Like,
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I've actually somewhere I read something about like NRS developers having mild PTSD from having to go through and like deal with the fatality design process.
really? I don't know. I might want to talk to Boone about that one. But you know,
Even the crushing blows and stuff, like you have to. How would a set of ribs break if you punched it? Like the research that you gotta do. What does the inside of a body look like?
I'm sure they probably did. You know, what was that? Like Deadliest Warrior? They got the bust made of Jello with the bones inside it, and they just swung bats at it or something.
They did some of that
Oh,
for
that's cool.
pre-release stuff. The Science of MK.
Right.
They tried to do like fatalities. They had to have what did they do? They tried to have Sub-Zero like punch a frozen head, so they actually froze one of those ballistic gel heads and then tried to shatter it.
I mean, hey, that's cool. I mean, if you need that visual representation for your art to replicate it properly, make it believable, I think that's really cool. Honestly, it's really cool that in this game you can find in the crypt some of the concept art and like the storyboarding that they did for these fatalities and other moves.
That stuff is always a really cool addition to games. That little look behind the curtain, peeking under the hood to see what kind of really went into the game to make it to where it's now. Sometimes though, that concept art, like, why didn't you go this direction? What made you change your mind? He looks so cool here.
Yeah, we might do it later. It's concept. It's an idea.
That's the thing, right? Ongoing game. There's absolute possibilities for, hey, we're gonna add some new costumes later on, new characters later on. There's like all sorts of stuff that still is potentially in the pipeline that concept art might even be.
Right.
Fingers crossed for an Enra. Let me get an Enra.
All right. So next up, we're gonna have AJX versus Mike Trelinsky coming back.
Scorpion back on the scene. Now, Mike is definitely a player that I think I've seen him play a couple other characters maybe once or twice, but for the most part, been truly dedicated to the Shirai Ryu, Scorpion all the way, and one of the best Scorpion players. So this will be interesting here, Scorpion. Although AJX, another player, I'm not familiar with him. Is he from any of the previous console combats that you've overseen?
Yeah. So I'm trying to remember what he played though. That's the problem. Or I wonder if because like I feel like I've seen that name and then I just am like blanking, just like, yeah, that looks familiar, and I've never actually seen it.
Reminds me of Axe's name, AYX, different name that I'm familiar with.
Yeah.
Cetrion, maybe that's him, but
we'll see what we got going on here. Scorpion, of course, coming from Mike Gearis.
Okay, Gearis. Fitting name, Ajax Gearis. Big buff dude, I like it.
Lost hive of the Kai-Tier.
Like the dish soap? Just...
No, well, I mean, technically like the dish soap, but more like the dish soap named after the hero.
Oh, the dish soap. Got it. Oh, man. Oh, and I guess participated in the Twitch Rivals event, too. That's a cool little background.
Fight.
Okay, so this matchup is going to be really interesting here.
My apologies, I gotta step away for just a second.
Uh-oh. All right, so you guys are here with me just for a moment.
Payback for earlier. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you know what? I deserve it. You're right. And so able to pick this up here. No defensive meter here on Ajax's side either, so going to get for the full string. Nice side swap too, even. Just another one. Okay. So I guess the corner is not very important for Mike right now in this situation. First string here, nice into sand pit we go. A little chunk of damage here. Oh wow. See these stare down situations? Just so, you know, kind of spooky. Go. All right, bull, fatal blow ready, and I don't think. No, that'll kill. No, it won't kill. Coin toss it. Ah, see, it doesn't kill. All right, that does. The knee definitely will kill. That was actually really tough.
Round 2.
a really close situation there too. An optimal end for Ajax. Trying to jump out of there. I wonder if he tried to do a teleport out of the sky. Good awareness to block here. And a recognition off of the breakaway. No back throw. Goes with the forward here. Doesn't want to risk getting the throw broken here. Well, not able to convert. Good attempt though. What big swinging. This is your bed. Now lie in it. Damn, body splash. You just wake up stand one and getting hit for it. It's crazy he's getting that sand trap like that. Dice had to block that. Let's back up. Woof. Woof. Man, you ever just run head first into a wall? Because that's literally what just happened. Down two, you ran up into it. Really unfortunate. First round going to Ajax here. AJX. Gearus.
Goro's lair.
Alright, let's see what type of adjustment Trelinsky makes here. Not too too aggressive coming from Trelinsky. Kind of playing really patient or reactive play from Ajax. And I think that kind of gives Ajax the breathing room to take risks or even just keep swinging in general. We're not seeing Trelinsky give Ajax reason to just like calm down or chill out, you know.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Gearus win screen. It's like Ajax took game one.
Yeah, it was actually really close where it was in the first round, it was one touch into fatal blow. Like both of them were in a fatal blow situation.
Ooh, okay. We got ourselves a good match.
Yeah, and then the second round of that first batch, Ajax was just being really dominant throughout. And it's like Trelinsky needs to find this opening here.
Like he's being pretty dominant here. Only took 25 damage the whole fight. Not even.
Yeah.
Round two. Fight.
It's just another one of those situations where you have a player that's like imposing their style of play upon the opponent, and somebody is not playing the way they normally play. I mean, it's a scary
situation. Out of your comfort zone.
Exactly. Oh boy,
nice teleport. Yeah. Nice, gonna get the full combo here. 32%, only one bar spent. Too big damage for a bar.
The throw here, and you know, keep it up with the life lead. Oh boy, a cancel and immediately get called out by Ajax.
Okay, this is gonna be a breakaway immediately. Stay alive. Gonna kill him. No breakaway yet. Oh, he's got the back.
Situation he was in last time here. Nice, immediately breaking away into a fatal blow. Yo,
wow.
You got me one time with that before, says Trelinsky, but it won't happen again.
No reruns here. Already seen that episode. That was crazy though. The breakaway came back in time. Just barely. Super clutch with that defensive meter.
NRS is watching out for you.
Ed Boon protects. Scorpion is his favorite.
It's true.
What was that combo? Jump up and follow him? Right?
Yeah.
Punish version though, or no commitment. Crushing blow.
Here, no breakaway available just yet. It's on the way though. Defensive meter. In the block. Okay.
Oh, nice block on that. No punish though.
Clothesline and sinker.
Slam. Okay, just going for a bunch of jump ins here. Oof. Defensive bar gonna maybe come back in time again. Oh nope, not gonna stop it yet. Here it is available now, but
but at what cost though?
Yeah, so much damage already done.
Oh no, these dashes. 2-0 for Ajax here.
That sweep looks so weird. Every time I see it, I'm never ready.
That's such a tough situation because I feel like Trelinsky is doing a dash into grab, but the dash is still negative edging and not getting the throw to come out.
Threaded negative edge. Oh yeah, I have seen that happen a couple times. It's happened to me myself as well. You go in for dash up throw and the throw gets eaten. Input for whatever reason is lost, and then you just kind of jump right into whatever they're throwing at you. It's not good.
Yeah, either that or like he just kept holding forward and the throw
Yeah,
didn't come
right.
out because of that. And
Dash up into walk into nothing.
Man, you hate to see it. It's one of those things. It's like I'm with you. We've been there before.
Combined, we can start a support group about it.
I dashed and my throw didn't come out.
Okay, gonna keep it grounded. No breakaway is gonna be available. It ran out immediately.
That side swap.
And taking a big chunk of life off that bar already.
Yeah, absolutely. Home field advantage will do that for you.
When will players wise up to that? 10% bonus damage.
It's hidden in the code.
Gonna be big damage here. No breakaway coming out either. Go ahead and get that easy 34%.
Yeah, look at that. And he's within fatal blow range if he wants to. Should he please?
One more touch will kill.
Yeah, good block on the overhead there. Oh, opened up and not able to confirm. Nice throw off. Yeah. Nice throw off.
Here we go. Kill.
Punish. Uh-oh.
Yep. Not even gonna launch him and mess around with it at all. Just gonna go straight to the vacuum and get the kill.
Oh boy.
At first I didn't really like that fatal blow, but now I actually think it looks pretty cool.
Yeah. That's a nice one.
Round 2.
Stops time and draws a sword from somewhere.
Never uses ever again. Not even to threaten people with.
Yikes, it down too. Maybe at another time he used the sword, and that's what's happening.
Season 2, he's gonna get a bunch of weird sand sword variations.
Nice crushing blow.
Back
And
to
another
back.
one to follow up. Oh, we're doing that damage over time here. Not allowed to stand up quite yet.
Oh, caught him. And there it is. There's that meaty forward 3. It's a great tool for Scorpion.
Oh no, he did it get up too. There was that dash up there again too. I swear to God, he's doing a throw off of that.
Kick will connect.
Yikes.
Gonna start
Okay.
likely to see a breakaway to get out of this. Yep, there's the breakaway to stop it. But one more touch will do it here for either player now.
He's a little bit more than one more down
Oh
one.
no, you needed to freeze him in the air.
Okay, there you go.
I think he could have maybe converted into the freeze, double uppercut for the kill or something, but
Final round.
I'm not a Gears player, I don't know enough. Wow, avoided the
Back.
sand perfectly. Again with the avoidance, just outside of the range here of Ajax's attacks.
Wow, really nice side swap here even too. Knockdown.
Mike's working on a flawless here. Spoke too soon. My apologies, Mike.
Have none of those here.
Okay, there's the jump kick connects. No. Was for it again. This time Ajax was ready.
Oh, we're swinging both hands. Hit that.
Her fist coming through. Oh, nice tuck on that. That's going to be full punish. No breakaway to stop it either. Gonna be such a terrific damage. 32%. Still has some bar left to end it if he catches him again. Needs a breakaway.
Oh no!
Wow. And that'll do it, right? That's the end?
That's it.
That is 3-0. Ajax has done it, and that was loser's side as well, I believe. So that will be eliminating Mike Trolinsky from the PlayStation side of the tournament.
That is so unfortunate. I knew the fatal blow was on deck. I let it rip, but ooh, in that situation, it was a situation where at best block, you risk doing a teleport because body splash was coming on the way. You might have got hit out of the teleport because of body splash, unless if the teleport hit just out of range and you enhanced it, you got the upward sword.
Mm-hmm.
But even then, he might have been able to block that. It was a tough situation to be in, but being in the corner was not the ideal situation.
Having you locked down, and Scorpion, like we were saying earlier, a character that feels a bit more comfortable in the mid screen. His combo damage is great in the mid screen. He doesn't get a huge advantage out of having you locked down in the corner, and it's arguably scarier when he's against certain characters. I think the one thing about the Fatal Blow does have a decent vertical hitbox on it too when the sword goes up.
The arch,
but Gears was able to completely avoid it with that jump timing, and that just spelled defeat.
Yeah, absolutely. It was you want to close it out. You're there, right? And it's just, it was not happening.
Now, all he needed it to do was to connect, and it basically would have beat almost any other option had he stood there and gone for a throw. Had he gone for any kind of option where he's like hitting him from the front, he would have caught him. But offense from the other side, coming enemies from the rear, attack.
All right. Well, who we got next? Is that what?
next
Just
just Scoob and Chris Notes or Pop Tart and Nate.
well, Ajax probably wants a break, so I'm going
Ajax
to
need a little
assume,
breather.
and Notes.
Okay, cool. Just
Yep, Scooby and Notes it
Chris
is.
Notes.
Do it. All right, so we're gonna get Scooby-Doo, and maybe he's got Scooby snacks, maybe he does not. We'll see what happens.
I would argue that he gets Scooby snacks if he wins. If he
Think-
had them, that he wouldn't even play. His motivation's gone.
But wait a minute, I thought he gains motivation for eating the snacks.
Is that how it works? I would think that once the dog has the snacks, he's done. He's like, I got the end goal achieved, achievement unlocked, I'm out.
You would think that. See, this is the ongoing flaw of the Scooby-Doo franchise, right? We got these two stoner characters, and they're like, look, we aren't going to go in this building. Would you do it for a Scooby snack? Well, yeah, I guess so.
Do they get the Scooby snack first or
they get it
before
first.
or after? They get it
before.
first?
So me, being the
Oh, man,
diving
what kind
son of a gun that I am, I would be like, yeah, I'll do it for a Scooby snack, eat the Scooby snack, but peace, I'm going back in the van.
And maybe that's the ultimate con, though, is because here's the thing. They would catch on to your strategy very early. The number of Scooby snacks you would acquire lifetime significantly lower than this monumental record that Scoob and Shaggy are racking up right now. They're
Okay,
in it for the long haul.
but at that point, there will be some point in which, I'm just gonna be like, all right, well, I'm not going to do whatever you ask anymore if you're not giving me Scooby snacks.
I honestly feel like you might have some leverage too. You have the talking dog. Like, you are the glue of the mystery.
I mean, let's be honest. What was this dog really doing? What was what was the point of this dog? Speaking of Scooby-Doo, I can't wait for that new Scooby. It actually looks like it might be good. I got Scooby. Scooby's here. It's all right. I got Scooby in here. I got Notes invited. We're gonna have him in here in just. He's right here.
Back up so I can.
Shaggy is nowhere to be found. Definitely not a DLC character. Has kicked and mind too much about it.
Oh, praise be. He should never have been a DLC character. It's totally fine. Sure, they could have gotten actually rather creative, but that's the thing, man. You can get creative with anybody killing.
What if they made Stryker, but made a Shaggy outfit for Stryker?
Oh, okay. Here's the play. So Stryker has a canine special move. He's got just like a move where he's got the canine dog, and then you can arguably justify then having Scoob show up too. I'm back on board.
Yeah.
He's the DLC skin for Stryker. And when you go,
Special
Go ahead.
Forces Desert Command.
And then, what if the variation is titled Mystery Inc?
okay.
You
I
know?
like the idea of when he rolls intro, Stryker comes up in a cop car, but then Shaggy comes up in the mystery van. There's a lot of ways they can make this work.
There is a lot of depth to this.
Oh, Paulo's listening. Okay, immediate breakaway stops those Jackie combos. Those Jackie combos get out of control too. She can get like 4 of those in a row.
Oh boy! Wow! In your face hover into ground slam.
Keeping it always mixed up. How are you gonna guess what to block when she's got all these different options? And she takes
You
her
also
turn
have to
back.
guess Kung Lao from dive kicking her, right? Like, look at the space he's got. We're just letting it rip, Beyblade. You know.
I love it. There you go. Caught him.
Really good patience here from Scooby to block all this mix-up game from Notes. Can't block forever though. Opened
No,
up in
you
the corner.
cannot.
Yeah. I don't know about the breakaway. You better make it count.
That last bit of life there, he's only got 20 health. Never mind, it's gone. Those kind of breakaways, when you're looking at such like a, what is it, like a 60% life deficit, it's a tough call, because now moving into second round, just now getting his first bar of meter back, and as a Kung Lao player, wants that defensive bar because it's more than just breakaway for him.
Oh boy. Yeah, that's such an important tool for Kung Lao to have all of his resources on deck.
Breakaways carry arguably a much bigger weight for characters that use their defensive bar so liberally, and Kung Lao might be one of the biggest ones because it uses both defensive and offensive bar. So it's like, if you just lose one of those resources, your other resources are less usable because you're missing the other half of the puzzle. Not enough Vespi and gas. Who cares about it?
No kidding. And wowee. Notes. Taking him down.
Jackie is so fast. Like the way that this character, the momentum gets started, it just keeps on going. Clearly taking notes from her father. Taking notes here to up. That was 2 games. Was that 2?
No, that was the first game.
Just 1? Okay, that was just
that was 1 game.
Too much time.
Well, I mean, think about it though. Her previous variation that we saw consistently was a really strong variation. A lot of guesswork to do as far as neutral.
It's still really good.
Yeah, it's still good. Still very good. Now we have another variation where it may be a little bit more work to do, but like think about all the variations that we've seen that, you know, take a bit of work to do well. Like
the payoff is absolutely worth it.
Right, Aaron Black. Lots of work to do, but the payoff is great. Same thing here with Jackie. It'll work. Probably pretty tough. Carpal tunnel's knocking at your door. But hey, look at the results. Elbow drop.
Results from players that have put the work in with Jackie are quite impressive to see, and a character that I'm sure that as the game kind of goes on, players have more time with it, we'll see more and more of this character terrorizing brackets.
Honestly, I really like the conversion from the dive kick into the hat, not committing into the potential breakaway, and once the breakaway happens, you're still in safe position. Yeah.
Oh, he's got him here. This is going to be the spin in the corner. Breakaway was already spent, and that's just Scoob on the board here. Round 1.
2, fight.
Another home field advantage here. Shaolin Trap Dungeon. And just caught him not blocking with those hits over and over. Controller depth? What's going on?
Oh boy. Good anti-air here. No conversion. That's all right.
Uh-oh, this might be it. Okay, no. Forward 2.
Oh, wow.
Again with the restand, although that does spend that defensive bar. Nice anti-air.
No pain, no gain.
Final round, fight.
Okay, nice jump in. Oh boy.
No!
Still able to pick it up though, he got gutted.
Alright, he burned that breakaway now, so let's see if this next combo he's going to be able to fully commit to.
Yeah, and it'll kind of like put a dampering on Jackie's, you know, aerial momentum.
Right now, still working on a flawless victory.
Oh, gets snatched.
The blow is available here.
Oh boy, nice. Good patience here from Scooby. Pulling out the down 2. One more touch will do it here. Yo, lots of work here.
Notes trying to get something started back to back with these anti-airs. Scoob's gonna need to tone it down a little bit, throwing this game away.
Like zoinks.
Oh man, look at this. Notes hasn't been touched in like 20 seconds. Fatal blow is available. Oh no, too far.
Yeah, it's way too far here. Oh, the dive kick. No, nope, not good here.
I cannot believe that Scoob let that slip through his fingers like that.
Oh, what are you doing, man?
That is such a heartbreaker.
It was one of those situations though, right, where he had to remain patient because look, I got him dead right. All I need
37 damage.
Notes needs to make one mistake. That is it.
He could have just brought up a terrible memory, talked about her dead mom or something like that, and that would have been it.
Say, hey, remember when your dad lost his arms?
Right? Bam! And then just emotional distress.
Hey, you jerk. Really insensitive.
Notes hung in there, man, and that's the other thing too. The way that character works all over the place. It's not like to some traditional characters where, okay, they've knocked me down, but now we're back to like a normalized neutral. Nope, you're back to crazy Jackie neutral, where she's leaping all over the place and super hard to lock down.
Yeah, that's, oh, jeez. What a heartbreaker, and hopefully it doesn't affect Scooby in any way.
Yeah, you gotta just
able to
shake
keep
that
rolling
off.
punches. Yeah, because, man, it was so much work. Yo, wow, what an interrupt here. Nice get up attack.
No meter though to convert him into the spin there. Already spent all of the resources, looking to get those back slowly.
Oh, wow. I thought a throw was coming for sure.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna hunt that down too, but got away with the roll.
Jumping in here. Pick him up with the tornado.
Gonna be enough. Got the amplify in there. Oh, not quite.
Oh boy. Oh. Nice interrupt with a gut kick here. This is not unfamiliar territory here for Notes. Look at this staggered pressure. You are not allowed to get out of here.
Game.
It's really smart because he's not doing a knockdown, so he's not giving Scooby the opportunity to do a get-up attack here. Unfortunately,
no invulnerability.
Scooby found that opening too, so.
Yeah, he's forcing him to rely on raw, just defensive fundamentals. No opportunities for invulnerability or game mechanics to save him.
Stomped by a Briggs.
What? Big step kick in.
9-frame mid, one of the better ones in the game.
Nice. Punch to the gut, throwing you back into a corner here. Look at this, the chase down. And plenty of health on Note's side too. All right, let's see if Scooby can make this same comeback that was done to him. Got a little overly aggressive there on the Oki.
Poke, put an end to the pressure here. Oh man, back to back with these pokes here. Caught him with the low.
Wow.
Like father,
1 point
like
on the
daughter.
board here from Notes.
I think, maybe I'm wrong, but I think that low string back 3-2, I think is what the full conversion doesn't work for the other variations because grease kick whiffs off of that, maybe like the way that they stagger backward doesn't. So that's why I don't remember seeing much of that with first round KO in that string a lot. But here with upgraded is able to fully convert off that low.
Biggs. All right, now you're in the corner situation here. Barely even. Good defense, good defense.
It caught her.
Mm-hmm. Look at this. Uh-oh, nice. We're gonna have a pickup here. You have just enough
got
to hit
it.
the ground.
Excellent conversion there, and that's the thing. Kung Lao in the corner. The conversions basically are like fully able to be maximized, no problem, because
Right.
every button, if you miss a button, as long as you canceled it into spin, you still are going to keep it going, and you cancel it into spin again. You know what I mean? It's just like whatever you do, hit him, and then keep spinning. So the corner conversion there from Kung Lao on almost any stray hit out of the air, whatever, able to get some really great damage for it.
Right. Here.
Shang Tsung's island rules.
Scooby finally got 1 point on the board. There he goes here. Notes still on match point. Not too far and away from it.
2,000 health separates him.
Round
It down here.
fight.
1900 though for Scoob. Health nerf. Honestly, I think that way of nerfing characters wasn't terrible either. The little hit to the health, so
Right.
the core of the character stays intact, but a little bit easier for people to get the W on.
Right, exactly. Nice. Oh, already in the corner. That's actually a bad move there. Unable to capitalize on the situation. Scooby is in a really ideal scenario. No meter. And no defensive meter from Notes, though.
Yep, now Notes is going to be at the mercy of Kung Lao. This is going to be massive damage here. Amplifies the spin at 34%. 1 bar spin. Continues the pressure. Nice throw tech.
God, not allowed to throw me. And wow, what a jump in. No anti-air whatsoever. Uncontested.
Round 2, fight.
Man, you know what? Kung Lao's jump is just so floaty. I said this last time. It's just, he's so graceful. And then he just punches you in the jaw. Wow, nice. We got the kicks going to carry over there.
Ooh, non-stop.
Wow! That was so fast. 20
I think
seconds
he
in.
blocked
20
a move.
in-game seconds in. Dead.
That was the kind of character that if you give him just a little bit of room, he will fully get in there, open that door up, and decimate that health bar.
I can't believe it. We're all caught up here. It's 2-2. We're going the distance. Next
This is
game.
already down to a game 5. Jeez.
Up.
Both of these characters work so quickly.
I mean, what an explosion in the corner, though. It was curtains for Jackie when she lost both defensive bar, right? And she had to hold whatever Kung Lao threw after at that point.
Mm-hmm. And
Such
that's a deadly situation to be in when you have no defensive meter left.
Right.
Like Kung Lao, who can convert next to every hit into huge damage that puts you right back into that same situation. It almost feels like when you break away and you get out of that combo, it's like out of the pan into the fire kind of feeling. It's like, oh well, here I am with no tools to get out of this next pavement anchor. Oop.
Oh boy.
Decent life lead here at the start.
Yeah, no conversion here. Wow, not gonna need it, I guess.
And both of them taking to the skies. Not going to touch this time.
Ooh.
This could be the round.
Yeah,
Okay,
all right.
breakaway.
Opted breakaway there. Yikes, nice down one challenge here.
Gonna need this comeback though to make that breakaway potentially worth it here.
Yikes, okay, the jumping begins.
Yep. Oh man, we've seen this happen before though. Notes has been in this sort of less than 100 health position and been fine with it. Now we'll bring Haddle do it now. One round away for just Scoob.
Round 2, fight.
Go. And upgraded Jackie. Hipping and hopping around. Nice. Interrupt. Throwing 2 hats.
Had to spend all of his meter for it. 36% though.
These pokes. He's so fast and really good with these buttons. Oh boy,
that burst
what
caught
from
him?
downtown,
Man,
from
huge hit.
downtown.
Jackie's a threat at full screen, it seems. I'm kind of curious if spinning is a good reaction to it.
Right? Like, I wonder, either that or use little hat to, like, stop whatever jump-in's coming. But, man,
Yeah.
Jackie does not care what fatal blow you have. She's gonna blow you up anyways.
Good blocks there from Notes. The full punish to take it and retains his fatal blow here. So going into final round, both of them will have access to that tool. Massive 30% unbreakable damage potentially here. Who's gonna get able to draw theirs first?
Yikes. Not
Ooh,
good
not
there.
fair.
Oh, accidentally bumped her up a little bit too far to continue that string.
Here we go. Amplifies the spin.
Yep.
No breakaway to stop this damage either. That'll do it.
Wow.
Fatality as well. So just Scoob continues to advance here along the loser side of our bracket.
Honestly, excellent situational awareness here from Scoob as well in that corner to press the dive kick in to get that corner carry and able to extend that combo a little bit longer just to get the win. Absolutely brilliant.
But he had to, and of course, you know, burning that defensive meter. In some ways, when you know you've burnt that breakaway, that's kind of your cue. Like, hey, you need to capitalize on this opportunity now. That means combos aren't getting broken. That means Oki setups are able to be that much more deadly because you don't have to worry about rolls and get up attacks. So really going for the throat when he saw the opportunity.
Yeah, exactly. It's free real estate at that point, right? Because you don't have to worry about, like you're saying, those get up attacks, nothing. Kung Lao can play whatever he wants to play in that situation. And, you know, make good on that whole situation that he was put in earlier with Jackie forcing him to guess everything.
Yeah,
Man.
definitely a very difficult situation to find yourself in.
So next up, we have Pop-Tart and soap. I mean, Ajax coming up. I don't know what flavor Pop-Tart, but I can't wait. Don't mix it with soap.
I would prefer it to be brown sugar, but I will deal with
Brown sugar?
strawberry.
And
Oh.
strawberry with frosting or no frosting?
With the frosting. That's probably
With
an
frosting,
unhealthy
okay.
decision, but
I think just Pop-Tarts in general is an unhealthy decision. I don't
you know
think...
what? I'll meet you there. I'll meet you there. If we're already making the bad choice, let's not bring health nuttery into it.
Right. I mean, honestly, when I was younger, Pop-Tarts, man, they were great. Now, every time I eat a Pop-Tart, I'm like, this is the worst decision I've ever made, but I'm going to keep eating this.
It's so dry. That is what I find myself. every single time it's like it's never happened before, and I'm shocked at how dry a Pop-Tart ends up being. It is a drink required food. Absolutely.
It's the sugar for me. Every time I eat it, it's like, this is garbage. This is garbage going into my mouth, into my stomach. Somehow my body.
Shout outs to our sponsors, Pop-Tarts.
Yo, Kellogg's is from my home state, and boy, do I love it. I wish they would ship me Pop-Tarts all the time, but then I would be much larger than I am.
Pop-Tarts. I'm a pass on Pop-Tarts now in my adult. They were great as a kid, easy to eat, good to go out the door and do whatever, but now it's not great.
But how about toasted strudels?
Oh yeah, I'll still eat toasted strudels as an adult, despite all of the we were just talking about why you don't eat Pop-Tarts. It's like, yeah, it's sugar, unhealthy for you, and toaster strudels is like 15 steps further into that direction and absolutely delicious.
But it's like without toaster strudels being a sugar, like it doesn't have that awful sugary like film that a Pop-Tart had. Like,
no, it is.
You eat
refined.
a Pop-Tart, it like waxes your mouth, and it's just like my mouth is made out of plastic after I eat. Like,
your body has a response that is a very like, oh, this is what Pop-Tarts make my body feel.
Yeah,
this dryness in my mouth, all the sugar. Toasted strudel, you only feel
so warm. They're light. They're fluffy, and you put the little frosting on top.
It's great. I love toaster strudel. I would never say anything bad.
It's also
delicious.
Too much work, honestly.
It is a lot of work.
And then I gotta decorate it myself.
You know what the secret worst part is about toaster strudel is making sure that when you rip open the frosting that you get it at the right angle. It's too deep and now you've got a big glob on there, too little,
and now it's a paste. It's not a drizzle, it's a pasting.
Yeah, and it's like this should be it's 2019. How is there not an easier?
Yeah. And when it comes to soap, I mostly use palm olive. It sounds fancy.
It does sound fancy.
But it's not.
I'd be rocking the Dawn in my kitchen.
Dawn? Okay, Dawn. In my kitchen. You know, it's got the duck on the logo or the label.
It's a classic. It's a classic.
It's an adorable duck. It helps clean up the ocean when we spill oil in the ocean. You know?
Right. Environmental work.
Yeah, they just take jugs of Dawn and they just dump it in the ocean.
Oh man, is this a Jackie mirror? Then make.
So they're both upgraded.
Yeah, was that the third Jackie in top 8? We have Notes, Pop-Tart, and Ajax in top 8. That is a bunch of Jackie out.
Round 1.
Getting upgraded here.
How bright her jacket is.
Alright. The Sensei Pop-Tart, of course, in the rainbow jacket out here. And
yeah, that'll be how we tell them apart, is jacket or no jacket.
Jackie in a jacket? Jackie
definitely
jacket?
picked green. That is obnoxious. They couldn't have choreographed that before. They just both like it.
Jeez. Ooh. Both going for the exact same mixes. This is going to be interesting, right? Because you see two characters playing the exact same variation. They know exactly what they want to set play this entire match.
Here's what I think will be interesting, though. Both of these players have played a lot of Jackie, I'm sure. And one of the things, like I as a player, when I run into a character I don't like fighting as, I start playing as them, so that I can then get blown up and find out what I should be blowing up. So both of these players are going to be aware of what happens. We saw it already happen here. I believe it was Ajax that did it, but Sensei jumped at him, and Ajax did a forward jump and hit him out of the air with it. So, like, he knows what to do about the leap potentially. So that might come into play. And everybody watching, take notes. This will be helpful for when you deal with this obnoxious character.
Honestly, and I like a little bit earlier, we saw Pop-Tart do a dash under once Ajax started doing, you know, Jackie's boosted jumps. That's something to take note of, because I've been wondering if there's enough time to get that cross under, and then of course you try to challenge it. Yep, see right there.
So that's the kind of thing that these are players that played enough Jackie to lose enough as Jackie to see where the holes kind of are. And right now, exposing them for all to see. I need to pay attention a bunch here, honestly. I hate fighting this character so much.
But seeing it is one thing. Reacting to it is a completely different story.
Oh yeah, in execution of this will be a very, very different.
Right, and then knowing what punish to use on it is.
I can't wait to shout at my TV about how I did do it when I didn't. I'm sure.
Honestly, Really good shimmy there from Ajax. Backing away from the down one from Pop-Tart. And, you know, we're just shoryukening for days. Taking notes from the Ken perfect playbook.
Feel that meter.
There's only one move you need when you play as Ken Masters, and that's Shoryuken. Sure, you could use Shuriuppa, but Shoryuken's better.
A fire, how could it not be?
Exactly. And they put it on his feet. Like, what are you doing? What?
I think we are going to see both of these players fully commit to Jackie here, though. I don't think either of them is going to have a pocket character, but at the same time, this would be the time to do it, right? You know this character well. You probably know what character you don't like fighting as or against as Jackie. So maybe we'll see that as players start to dip into more of the danger zone. But here they both got a couple lives left in this set, so not going to worry about it.
Right.
Round one, fight.
Oh, wow. That was some ballsy maneuvering there to go for a Superman punch on open.
Yeah,
you got away without being
neutral.
Your jaw still lives. I'm shocked.
Oh, that didn't crush that. He must not have been holding the button. That looked max distance for sure.
Ooh, nice roll.
There it is.
Nice air to air. Actually, really smart here.
Like Sensei knows what he needs about the air lead. If Ajax is also able to start exhibiting that matchup knowledge here.
Yep. Nice back roll. Ooh. Almost ducked that too, I think. Wow. And the ground pound to close it out there. Yep. Really good stuff.
That ground pound very unsafe on block actually, but so much of our offense is kind of overheady that a lot of players will end up standing up, so you can sneak it in there a few times.
Yeah, and we see Pop-Tart doing a lot of resets as well. Right in the corner, we saw a situation where Pop-Tart stopped the combo a little bit early, kept Ajax grounded, goes for a throw. Those are the things that you think about when you're playing a Jackie matchup, because you know what your opponent, like I said earlier, is going to do.
Mm-hmm. And, nice flawless block on that.
Yeah, really good. Nice. Caught. I don't think was expecting to
frames and run with him. Interrupts. Oh man, sorry.
Wow. Now we're full screen. Look at this. Pop-Tart has to come in. And that's
okay.
That's exactly how you open up the door.
One more hit will do it. That fatal blow is ready. There it is. Speaking of, it should be absolutely enough.
Yeah, that is absolutely it.
Every single fatal blow does at least 30%, so if they're in fatal blow territory, a fatal blow will kill them. I'm sure there's some weird wonky way to like back-to-back spear to get enough scaling to make it only do 27% or something, but for the most part, you can do that 30% no problem if you've got the fatal blow ready.
All right, so we're looking at a 1-1 here. And a Jackie Mirror with upgrades. Oh, yeah. I never thought I'd see the day.
Honestly, I'm kind of excited about it. I like the idea of the character in a lot of ways being highlighted because I think this is a good way to sort of take some notes and figure out what you're supposed to do about this.
Yeah.
This is a question that a lot of players have. Surely the list of bodies that these two players have created already in the tournament want to know what they need to do about it. And I'm not even a victim and I want to know.
All right, so going back into it, Pop-Tarts going up against Soap, Ajax.
Round one, fight.
Pop-Tarts eventually wins though. The long haul.
Yeah. Wax the inside of your stomach.
It'll absorb the soap and it'll just be a gross Pop-Tart, but still a Pop-Tart.
I feel bad. I feel like Ajax is like an actual name and not Soap, and we're just sitting here letting the beam just go to waste.
From the thousands, or whatever year that's from.
Wow. One short hop into an overhead attack, into ground pound, your life is gone. Flawless? Nope, not flawless.
Yeah, because he had to flawless block that attack to kill him at the end. That was ridiculous. Took less than 5 health damage.
Oh, wow. Nice boosted jump into the body splash.
Oh, trying to challenge with something. Wrong side.
It was too deep for you to anti-air.
Are we going to see back-to-back flawless? Never mind. Spoke too soon. Again with the flawless block attacks here.
Really good.
Honestly, Sensei Pop-Tart is starting to show that he might have a little bit of an advantage.
Oh, wow. Yep. Honestly, Ajax was ready for that. Good situation, but unfortunately didn't have enough health to keep up.
I know it's because the boat that they're standing on isn't actually there, but I don't know, my eyes are seeing it. I don't want to see. Look away.
Oh no. With a nice down too, actually. No crushing blow for that counter.
Oh, duck under the dash punch.
See, I'm getting really worried about these highs these people are throwing out, and they're not getting punished for any of them. I mean, they're getting punished, but like, not as bad as they could be.
A jaw-breaking punish is what we want to see. Yeah,
Especially on the game point too. Like,
yeah.
Why save that crushing blow? Spend it.
Can't take it with you when the game's over. There it is. The blast will do it. That's gonna put Sensei Pop-Tart now up in the lead here. Yeah, when they take the names away, and I'm just trying to remember which one's which based on jacket or not, I don't recall. Sensei won though, right?
We're watching Jacket and Jackie.
Jacket wins.
Yeah,
They should change their names to reflect the character.
Both be Jackie?
Well, one should be Jacket. Noob Cybot? Okay, well, now I absolutely better sit up and pay attention.
Yeah, you're taking notes now.
Yeah. It was a joke before, but we're gonna actually get the iPad and record this.
Well, you said earlier too that the shadow attack, like the shadow upkick, didn't work so well on this situation, but
it doesn't work on. It's not like a universal. Like if I see her leap, I can do it. But what I can do with the upkick is if I block the blast, which they use to maintain their pressure on block. If I block the blast on reversal, the upkick will hit them before they can follow up at all, amplified or not. So that's the only thing I noticed.
Unfortunately, Ajax opted to go for Nightwolf, which I think is actually a good pick. I was thinking about it earlier, but I kept it to myself.
Yeah, Nightwolf doesn't seem like a terrible idea here. Nightwolf, a character that also just recently kind of became more legal, so we're starting to see that sort of work its way into the scene as well.
He's such a fast character. Oh wow. Not helping though with these anti-airs.
Yeah, that's going to be the main thing, is does your character have the proper tools for knocking her out of the sky? Nice, caught him with the overhead.
Yeah, it was a really good reset though.
Next one will do it. He's got Fatal Blow ready. This is it. Oh no, he didn't go into it. Okay, one more chance.
Yo, why is Nightwolf like this? He's terrifying. Oh boy. Nice. Had to spend the meter there.
Oh, he's got it.
And he ducked the throw at the last moment, able to get that standing punish into Fatal Blow. Wrap up.
Not messing around.
Oh, sir.
37%. That was just off 2 jabs. Nightwolf's one that has one of the Fatal Blows that does a lot of just base damage really high. Sub-Zero's another one too. I think Shao Kahn's also does a lot of just raw damage. Scarlet.
Third throw.
Another throw. And he's playing a character that has 2 throw crushing blows. So nice spacing with that. Yeah. Excellent use. No breakaway available either after that. Oh no, the combo drop though.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but I mean, look at the life lead you have anyways. I mean, we've said that before, and we've seen characters get blown up. Nice down 3 to try to avoid the blast.
But he dashed away from it and then came back in with forward 1-2 that time is what that looked like. Was when the leap came up, he dashed underneath it, because the leap for sure seems to give you enough time to at least dash. But then he went in for a forward 1-2. I wonder if the play for characters is to dash under, and then if you don't want to think about it, dash under uppercut, and that'll just knock her away from you. And then good players will go for some sort of anti-air to convert or whatever, like we're seeing him going for forward 1-2. But you know, stage 1 might just be getting an uppercut just to get her off of you. It might work. I'll have to start trying that.
Jackie Briggs, Nightwolf.
Of course, Ajax having to stick with Nightwolf because he just won the round.
He still has got faith in Jackie Briggs here, and Jackie Briggs has been doing him some good work here, so I don't see any reason to stop. It didn't seem like Nightwolf was super duper shutting down her options.
Right. It's actually really scary. Another game going the entire distance. 2-2 on the board here.
Round 1.
You've seen quite a few game 5s tonight.
Yeah, what started as a mirror, now becoming a Nightwolf versus Jackie. Nice arrow. At this full screen, range, like this is Nightwolf's game for sure.
Do you think that Sensei's Pop-Tart gets a minor victory in just that he forced him off the character first? Like, you think that he's like, yeah, I got you to switch, I win anyway.
Like, I'm the better Jackie.
Exactly, right? He still gets to take that with him.
Which is, you know, that's one way to look at it, I suppose. But if
It'd be
you're
better to take the whole thing.
right, I mean, I guess so. But if it's not working for you, like, all right, well, I know what he wants, and like, I know exactly how to punish it. It's just this is not the character for me to. I'm more comfortable in Nightwolf doing it, or
Yeah.
someone else doing it.
Nightwolf looking a little shaky here, though. That pressure from Sensei being unending. Ajax getting opened up.
Oh
Trying to
boy,
get him with the arrow.
No pain, no gain.
yeah, when
Now
he was
Jack
full
made
screen, when he was full screen firing arrows, it was a really ideal situation. Like this situation is great because he can pull out the bow, hold out the arrow until he's ready to fire, and the moment she decides to jump, let her rip, and she gets hit. Not allowed to move.
Right now, though, Jackie looking unfazed by that, locking it down. These characters are solid
the
damage.
side swap. Oh no!
Oh, that'll do it!
Oh.
Sensei will take it with Jackie all the way, so he's going to be able to take the victory and the Jackie superiority title here.
Jeez. And you know what they say about those fatalities? They're great.
Yeah,
Across
that
the Blake.
is
More than good. Kellogg's.
that's a good one, but
Wins.
theory crafting that is absurd. Where did
I
his
don't know.
legs go? Oh no, they're behind him. Okay. Whoops.
Yeah.
I should have known. Why didn't I even ask?
Sliced a certain way.
Yeah, it's only his front of his knee. Weird slice. That is so weird.
Well, it was inside his stomach. Your stomach sits in front of you. You know, there's
Yeah.
a whole anatomy. Yeah.
It makes sense. The logic is there, but it doesn't make me more comfortable about the idea of just losing the front half of my knees.
Right. Yeah.
That seems like a
Well, I mean,
like,
you're definitely already dead in that situation. So
I
don't
guess,
think
yeah, you're right. You're right. She blew
about
my
your
head
knees.
off.
You know, like, man, I don't want my knees cut off, but you're dead. Yeah, but my knees.
I mean, closed casket for sure after that, but
Yeah. You know what?
that is probably the point, though. I don't think
Yeah.
Jackie's looking to give you your family's gonna love what I did to you. Nope.
All right, so next up, we're looking at King-Tiza, Emperor King-Tiza versus Dirty Grandma. Here we
Grandma
go.
looking to maintain this dominant performance that he's had. I want to say that he won the first Xbox qualifier that he attended. He showed up, killed everybody, took the spot. Let's see if Dirty Grandma can repeat that effect. I don't believe that he's entered any of the other ones. Of course, King-Tiza looking to put an end to that here and grab the spot for himself. Not over yet, but getting into the winner's side of grand finals is a super big boon to confidence. It feels great. It's a huge buff to be on the winner's side of the bracket.
Oh yeah, of course. He got a couple tries once he hit grand finals there.
You get 3 free play tokens. You don't even have to put any quarters in on that. You just get to download your opponent, or it really actually gets too pressing.
I love when you win on winner's side and you have to watch your losers suffer until they make it back to the grand finals.
Right?
I get to relax. Let me go sip on a nice cup of water and watch you struggle. Or you get really nervous and go like, man, I just barely won that winner's finals. I don't know
hopefully
what's going to
somebody
happen.
else can have the same luck and I don't have to do that again.
Yeah.
Deep in the bracket, it's like there's some places of minor security, but they have all of these it's still a little precarious though. So don't get too comfy.
Right, exactly.
It ain't over till it's over.
All right, so what was it? Dirty Grandma was playing.
He's been Johnny Cage all
Johnny Cage.
the
That's
way.
right. That's right. Right. The Cage. See, I'm thinking of Foxy Grandpa. Every time I see Dirty Grandma, I'm thinking Foxy Grandpa. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be Kung Lao.
Yeah, I can see
not the
that. I can
case.
see that happening.
It's the
melding that.
grandma that really throws me off. Supposed to be Grandpa, but it's not Grandpa. Ooh.
And King-Tiza has been rocking. We've seen Aaron back at Hero, and he had a third character in the. Who did he also play? Is it Kung Lao? I think
I need to write this down. Yeah, it was Kung Lao. It was Kung Lao.
Potentially one of those characters up against Johnny Cage. I think Aaron Black, as we saw him already play another Johnny Cage player earlier, we saw him play against Pure and use Aaron Black to kind of shut down the neutral and deal with the Scud Shot to deal with the force balls. I think that Aaron Black might be the way to go versus a Johnny Cage here, but a Johnny Cage of Dirty Grandma's caliber is going to take still quite a bit of work, even if you are able to shut down some of those options. Insta pick on the Johnny Cage. How do you get there that fast? Can't move. Okay, so he's going to make the same challenge. Going to go ahead and go with Sub-Zero versus Johnny Cage to start with. I'm curious if he'll follow the same pattern of switching over to Aaron Black if he loses.
You know he's going to skip intro, right? Nobody actually listens to this costume of Sub-Zero.
Dirty Grandma is mashing right now to get it put, and he's doing us all a favor. Thank you, gentleman and a hero.
Oh wow,
Man,
nice challenge for the back one. Yep. Good forward dash into the corner setup here. Ooh, just a little bit too far in that back three.
Bro will catch him this time. Oh, nice challenge in the air. Flip kick. Not a lot of damage, but uh-oh. At the amplified one, that must be why it caught him.
It must have been.
Right, here we go. We're gonna throw him back toward the corner now. And this is where Johnny Cage absolutely wants us to lock you down in this corner, and we've seen Dirty Grandma be an master of just putting people into jail.
Oh wow, nice jab, yep.
Ready for it that time, and the jump kick will give the first round here for King-Tiza.
Round 2, fight.
We see there, I do like using Thin Ice variation, or excuse me, Dead of Winter variation against Johnny in this situation, like in a mid-screen scenario, to just blow through whatever energy ball he decides to throw at. So
Yeah.
Ice.
The amplified ice ball is really good if he is trying to go for a little bit of a zoning game, because Johnny Cage definitely does have some actually quite decent fireballs, so being able to sort of shut down his tools at that longer range is fantastic. Johnny not spending any time at that longer range though here. The corner lockdown from Grandma yet again proved the deciding factor.
Issa was definitely in a situation where he goes for the down two anti-air. He would have caught him if he would have done the back two, however, because he's got that forward advancement as well. And then would have been able to get the freeze and full combo conversion. Fortunately, you're still stuck in this corner situation. Oof. Nice throw. Would have called out whatever roll happened. Doesn't matter because Tiza doesn't have any defensive meter roll out. So he's got to block for days. And he's about to die for it.
Oh man, no mercy at all. He was just being locked down completely. He tried to jump out. He tried to duck. He tried to do all sorts of stuff. And Dirty Grandma paying rent in his head. Just, I know what you're trying to do. I know all of your options. I can't believe he poked him. He did a down one, and it got him because he was likely waiting for a throw. It was after he got thrown, and then once he hit him with the down one, the opponent got tagged with the follow-up too, because he must have been looking to swing something else or do something different. That was crazy. All right, who's it gonna be? Aaron Black looks like he was looked at briefly there, but nope, straight back to the Lin Kuei.
Yeah. But you have like another shot at it, but if you decide to swap out to a different character, if you lose this, you're stuck. Like, that's it. No going back.
Absolutely.
All right. Everyone's still trying to guess. Like, what if Dirty Grandma is just some Dirty Grandma? You know?
Round 1, fight.
Like, some lady is like, I just wanted to buy a PS4 and...
Well, let's do Dirty Grandma with 2 zeros. He's leaving. Get the name.
Yeah, Dirty Grandma. It's because his grandma from 1900. Grandma's
It's not 2000. How dare I?
119 years old, can still...
These old fingers are here to rep.
Let's go. Imagine being a
overhead
grandma
connects.
at 19. Jeez Louise. Yeah, actually really good corner swap as well. Down one. Not able to get the conversion off of it or anything.
Bro, even up these health bars a little.
Oh, wow. Really good backdash to stop the forward roll. Put him right back.
That's like it.
Was unable to cover the low.
Oh, the combo drop, but he got it. The redemption combo.
Yeah, it might have been that Tiza was unaware he was going to drop it and wasn't ready to block when it happened. Jeez. Nice. Back here, unfortunately.
Big combo damage here in the corner. Oh, did that whiff? The flip kick whiffed at the end. Unfortunate.
Nice. All right, look at this space. Oh boy. The raw jump, and he thought the approach was coming right in front of him, tried to challenge it. Unfortunately, the jump in shut him down.
Man, Dirty Grandma is on a tear here. This player is destroying everybody.
Duo so far, pretty swift. One more shot. King-Tiza can do with it.
Now, are we going to see the swap here? He's got Aaron Black on the player card. And Aaron Black is the character that saved him from the last Johnny Cage matchup he ran into.
But is he comfortable in the neutral that he's going up against? And that could be a thing where, like, you know what? Okay, never mind. He's committing to that Aaron Black. This is going to be it here. King-Tiza locking it in at least for one game, but potentially 3 games of nothing but black. Bet it all on black, baby. Bet it all on black.
It's absolutely doable, though. It's not like it's unheard of. And he's got a solid Aaron Black have.
Round 1, fight.
Oh, just swing. Oh, dang. I'm going to swing my arms like this. If you walk into it, it's your fault. A nice defensive attack there. Oh, he tried to interrupt with the down 4. Not happening.
Go. I'm grounded still. Launcher now. The corner here, Dirty Grandma's favorite place.
Oh, wow. Try to make this drop kick safe. Fortunately, Grandma was already in the sky, able to wrap it up, put you in the corner here. One more hit will do it. He just stood there with confidence. I'm at least 5 feet away. All you have to do is, you know, fatal blow. I dare you.
Round.
Oh, wow. What a slide. And it doesn't matter because Grandma just stands up, starts swinging.
Grandma has no fear.
Yeah, clearly. Well, I mean, what is Tiza giving Grandma to fear?
That's true. It seems like all the tools that he's bringing to the table, Grandma feels very comfortable when being threatened with. Oh, is that a gun you've brought? Here's a flawless block. No problem.
Yeah, no big deal. If you roll, no big deal.
Right, Acid Puddle is going to be out here. Ooh, caught him.
Yeah.
The breakaway is gone as well, so this damage that you're going to get to keep.
I don't know. Maybe if he would have got the knockdown.
Oh, that's it.
Yep. Wow. Wowee.
They're coming back here potentially. He's got him in the corner as well. That Acid Puddle, you know, is a decent lockdown if he can keep him there, but no. Dirty Grandma looking to get him some momentum started here.
Hold these blocks. Still not your shirt. Nice blocking the low. Tried to get him with the down 4. Far away. Yo, he doesn't care. Shadow kick over the acid.
Hey, that'll get him away from the acid real quick.
Get that down. What I think was trying to attempt for the.
No, you can't jump
shot.
at Dirty Grandma.
Yeah.
Oh, this is almost it. One more hit, and there it is. Dirty Grandma takes it 3-0 over King-Tiza. This Johnny Cage is a real threat here.
I think everybody in the lower bracket, let's see here, has gone up against Dirty Grandma at some point. Nope, I'm totally wrong. Steven.
Yep. Like Pop-Tart hasn't fought him, but Scoob definitely did.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just like your face, and after that, it was just man on a tear. Yeah, Dirty Grandma just off to chill out. You got a whole losers final, semis, and then a losers finals to watch
you got
before
some
your
time
very
to chill.
eyes. You know. But next up, we're gonna have the Scooby Snacks up against the Pop Tarts. Which baked good is going to be better, or processed good? Honestly, Scooby Snacks are probably processed.
Dog food or people food.
Either one. We're all eating garbage. And we can't help it.
At some point, it'll be like that. We're just gonna eat this processed like.
I think we're just We'll do the gray goop like in Wall-E.
Yeah.
We'll roll around on the chairs, we'll have the cups, and it's just gray goop of here's your nutrients for the day.
Let me get my
Right.
nutrient slurp.
Yum yum.
Ever seen the movie? I don't remember what it's called. Oh, Snowbreaker.
No
It's
break.
like-
No.
And it's like some train. There's these people stuck on a train, but they eat this weird protein bars, or Snowpiercer maybe is what it is. But they eat these weird protein bars. Feels like that's gonna be the future. Gonna give you like a brick of your daily vitamins and all the stuff that you need to not die, and then there you go.
Remember when you would go to the have you ever been to a planetarium, or like when you were a kid, like in school, they ever go on like a field trip to a planetarium?
Yeah.
You know how you only went to the planetarium for the astronaut ice cream? That was it. It was just.
If you I didn't get any astronaut ice cream.
Let me tell you, it's not actually a thing. Astronauts don't eat this garbage.
I'm sure that they don't, but what, some weird space ice cream that they can make in space if they want to?
Dehydrated ice cream. It is a block of
Oh,
like just a block. It's not cold. It's I don't know what to compare it to. It's like a sponge, like a really dry sponge. Think about like the texture of a dry sponge.
you have to add like pour water on it to eat it.
No, you eat it.
You
as
just eat
is.
it, stands liquid. Okay, well
And it
that
just,
sounds
like-
horrible.
You put it in your mouth and it just tastes like ice cream. But man, this thing.
So is it like crunchy, chewy, warm ice cream? Which
Well,
all
it
three
starts
of those
crunchy,
go
but
along with ice
your
cream.
saliva moisturizes it. It rehydrates your saliva.
That's
and-
disgusting.
Yeah, it's just.
By the end of it, you've got like the slimy brick.
Well, when you're a kid, you don't care, and then you look back
Oh,
on it as
yeah.
an adult, and you're like, "Wow, that was actually.
Round 1.
This is not appealing."
Child, you'll take ice cream from a stranger in a van.
Just like it's astronaut ice cream. Who am I to question? Like I'm not gonna question this breakaway from Pop Tart here.
Space ice cream does sound pretty legit to a kid.
Yeah.
Ooh, ducks the throat. Okay. So this is a matchup that we've seen already. We've seen, Kung Lao versus Jackie Briggs. We'll see if Just Scoob's got any notes or any extra plans to bring to the table here today now.
I like that combo from Pop Tart, but I like that combo from Scooby more. Going for the side swap, shutting down the fatal blow. Was not ready to grab.
Oh, there it is.
Roll. Yeah, it doesn't
That's
matter. He
the
got
start
the
of the
EX
tech.
dive kick. Yep.
So we saw when it was Notes versus, or no, sorry, Pop Tarts versus Ajax, the jumping to challenge it, and we just saw Scoob implementing that in his game plan. He leaps at me, I'm gonna jump back, kick, dive kick. If he starts using that some more.
You got to be careful on those tornado spins there, though. Getting punished on those at least 2 for 2 now.
Are very dangerous to use, although you might be trying to maybe jump it.
Yeah. I would agree. I wonder if that's the idea there. Wow.
Mess with the
I mean, his whole body becomes the hitbox during that. So
Right.
if she's gonna swing at you, might as well make yourself a whirling tornado potentially.
Of course, like I think that Kung Lao has a lot of good air-to-air option. They both want that jumping position. Ooh, wow. Nice down 2 into a side swap for the boosted jump. Oh, into another side swap. Which side am I going to be on? What am I talking about side swap? Why does it matter? Because
My PlayStation's gonna enter rest mode in 10 minutes because of power save settings. Does anybody know how to tell my PlayStation no? Don't do that. 'Cause
Wiggle
I
your
don't know what
controller.
this means. Is that what
Press
that is? If you
Yeah, press a button.
play?
Yeah.
Stop it, PlayStation. Don't threaten me. All right, we're good. Never seen that before.
Oh boy.
Oh, wow.
Perfect breakaway even. Nice down 2 to close out that round.
I can't believe he broke out of a fatal blow.
All
Like
right.
that. Like, you know that Scoob is drafting an email to Ed Boon right now.
Jump man. Yeah, that's him.
How did that just happen? That was crazy.
Right, here we go. First round. Or, excuse me. First game? That was only the first game. It was the first round that you got blown up real quick. Jeez.
Mhm. Yeah, these are just like ridiculously hype matches, and we're only just scratching the surface here on these early on. There's still plenty of time for these guys to go at it.
Jackie Briggs.
Like the cat is a NinjaKilla of being dirty grandma.
What?
We'll have to get Scoob to pull his mask off and find out.
Like Scoob, capture the bad guy. This is not my Shaggy impression. If I wanted to do one, I would do it better. But it's not what
It's
I'm
not that
going
bad.
for.
It's better than mine. Mine doesn't exist. Still better.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, man, both of them
Wow, what an interaction
compound
there.
wins.
We go full corner carry. A little bit early on the meaty there. Actually, just a delayed wake up from Pop-Tart here, causing a punish opportunity for Scooby.
Delay wake up is so good. I really think more players need to use it. I myself included. I don't use it, but it's such a powerful tool when people love to be offensive, to be able to duck that and just throw off their timing,
Right.
and it doesn't cost you anything. You can do it after a breakaway. You can do it from keep your meter. It's free.
Right. Exactly. Nice. Already fatal blow range for both players here. Opting for a breakaway here. Now you're not going to be able to break away for this one.
That fatal blow range. He tried to do it for the anti-air, but
Fight.
Scoob had that foot in there before the armor frames. I like that late jump, that deep jump kick that he's doing for that combo. I think that's how he's able to get some extra damage out of that. Really optimal stuff here.
Oh, wow. Watch your head. Low rise. Oh,
There's
boy.
challenge.
Good challenge. Yeah. No side swap combo, though. High enough for it. Actually, that's such a...
What was that?
Yeah, so it was
Is
the
that
orbital
combo?
hat. Yeah, so it was the orbital hat still follows you, even if you teleport. So you
That
got
was
caught by the orbit
crazy.
hat, and you're able to convert that.
That was crazy. I've never seen that before. I'm pretty sure that the jump also works. I think that's what he used on the way down. But for the hat to hit him long enough to basically guarantee jump 1 on the way down into the string to end in the game, that was sick. Really, really well played. That was cool.
Kung Lao is kind of messed up. This variation of Kung Lao is kind of messed up.
Yeah, Kung Lao has some real nasty tricks, it looks like. That's super interesting, though. I didn't know that it would fully do that. I honestly don't think I've ever seen that before.
It follows everywhere. If Kung Lao got thrown during orbit hat, you're gonna get knocked out of that throw.
It doesn't go away when you snag him?
If he snags somebody, it'll hit them, and then you get it after.
Okay. Really? That's crazy. Okay, I need to play more Lotus Fist then. A lot of the Kung Lao players I run into play Hat Trick. It's one
Yeah,
I'm mostly seeing,
usually
but-
you see hat trick Kung Lao.
Yeah, Hat Trick definitely the more popular one. And then the third variation is useless because they put Vortex on that character. There are 3 moves currently in the game that I can think of that it feels like characters getting those is a nerf. Cassie Cage's air flip out, useless and bad. And then Aaron Black's Dynamite and Kung Lao's Vortex, because it takes away good moves.
Honestly, good patience here from Pop-Tart.
Concede.
Actually, there's that orbit hat here.
Again.
Yeah.
Okay, good patience. Don't get tagged.
Ooh. Yeah, that was actually really scary. I thought a challenge might have come out there. But just wasn't able to react to
a
it.
little bit.
Yeah. Ooh, get gutted. Here we go.
Full launcher in the
Not gonna break
corner
free
here.
yet. Nice forward roll. The corner control is now yours, but both of you have fatal blow. So you gotta be really careful. Oh my god.
Throw, escape
Yeah.
as well. It's going to be a crushing blow queued up. Not going to be quite enough to kill. We're going to be very close.
Oh, see, and look at this orbit hat. Yep, nothing you can do. He's just gotta hang out.
He just like walked and was like, I'm just going to chill and let you fall into that.
Oh wow, you walked into your own death. Well, I'll wait.
Fight.
Of course, that crushing blow queued up here for Scoob, so a 30% throw on deck potentially.
Nice reset into look. Wow, good
Trade.
kept the corner control, so I'd take that trade any day. Oh boy, goes for side swap. Nothing after the bionic leap. Oh, wow.
There it
look
is.
at
Duck the
that.
throw.
Yeah.
Oh, went for the throw of his own. Going to eat a crushing blow uppercut. Although that does mean he still gets to keep crushing blow because it didn't get tech. So even if his opponent knew the throw was coming, they didn't tech it. Still has his throw crushing blow.
I really got to applaud Pop-Tart's immediate recognition of the orbit hat setup. He did a micro dash in there and hit him in the gut just to interrupt that from happening.
Blasts.
Nope.
No poke. Orbiting hat is out. Set up.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he was going for the throw. I know he's got. I know.
Yeah.
I want it. I want
the
Prussian blow so bad right now.
more damage
Doesn't
you
need
get.
it.
Doesn't matter. He wants to just close this out here. And ooh, talk about threading a needle here. The blast hit just perfectly, so he got rid of the hat.
Fatal blow is available. One straight hit can do it here.
Into the corner. Are you going to stop this onslaught here? That's going to be it entirely. Your get up attack totally was thanks to the bionic leap. And wow.
I'm honestly shocked that the arc of that hat, he puts it all the way over his head. If that was Collector, that would have caught him, but the hat just not quite big enough to knock Jackie out of the air there. That was ridiculous.
Unbelievable. It's like you were watching the toaster waiting for your Pop-Tart to come out, and all of a sudden it leapt out at your face and scalded you for life.
That's right over you trying to catch it. And whiff punished you in the back. That was insane. That's a really good use of that, though, on the Oki. It's kind of using the leap to come at your opponent in a way that makes them feel threatened, so they're going to sort of react and try to, you know, do a get-up attack or something to get you off of them. But you're doing it in such a way that you're fully avoiding it. All it is a bait, and totally paying off here for Pop-Tart.
Jackie Briggs.
All right, looks like it's match point here for Pop-Tart. He's almost ready. He's almost toasted.
Almost complete. You know, if you put it in the microwave, it only takes 2 seconds. But here, maybe it's 7. I think it might be 2, though.
I don't think
Some single-digit number for microwave Pop-Tarts.
Microwave a Pop-Tart. I think
sometimes you just gotta go. You gotta be quick. You
gotta go
want
fast.
The warm goo.
Go fast.
Round 1. Fight.
Go. Match point here for the Pop-Tarts.
Caught him with that low ground pound from the air. Throw though from Scoob. Oh no, he's got quite a life lead actually. A lot of damage. Why?
Oh boy. Yeah, nice chase the roll with the dive kick there.
Here we go. They're running out of life here. About to get that defensive bar back though for a breakaway. So gonna have basically 2 more opportunities here, and he's shown that he can definitely delete a health real quick if he gets a chance.
See that trading with the orbit hat?
Man,
oh boy, nice down 3 anti-air. Wasn't able to get the conversion though. Oh wow. Dagger pressure here. Good patience from Scooby.
Is that a counter hit?
Oh no.
Okay, no, it didn't crush.
Wow, nice. Opting to jump roll away here into the corner.
This
You
is
go.
it. Fatal blow.
Yikes. Yikes. Yikes.
Patience from Pop-Tart. He hung in there. He knew he jumped a few more times.
Patience. It was Pop-Tart just commanding the scramble. He was able to keep his cool in a situation where stray hits were going left and right. Just Scooby was getting the, air to air. So it was like totally fine, under control until it wasn't.
Absolutely, and Sensei knowing when to take advantage of that, pull both of them, and commit to stealing the round here. Now he's 1 round away.
Yeah. No fatal blow on deck. Already 50% health gone. Scooby untouched. Oh boy.
That's gonna be a whiff punish. Here we go.
Yep, you can't press a button when she's floating just right above you unless if it's going to be a guaranteed anti-air.
And you gotta know it's gonna hit, otherwise she's gonna come down and punish you for it.
Oh, nice breakaway from the tornado there, because that could have been a hefty amount.
Oh, nice uppercut on the anti-air. About to have Fatal available here for Scoob as well.
Yeah.
Although we haven't really seen Kung Lao's Fatal playing much role. It's almost arguably dropped 4 times, even on hit.
That picked up so low. Oh no!
What?
It amplified the ground pound to catch that fatal blow from afar. Ladies and gentlemen, Pop-Tarts. Oh.
I honestly think that Kung Lao's Fatal Blow has been nothing but a disappointment tonight. We've seen it hit twice and drop the combo. First kick hit, didn't. We saw it hit somebody and they broke away before the second hit. And there we see it not getting him far enough away to get away from that amplified ground pound. That is ridiculous.
It's really unfortunate that Kung Lao's fatal blow, like you said, we've seen it several times where that first hit will connect, and then that second hit, which is the one that guarantees the fatal blow animation.
Yeah, the one that he
does
needs.
not finish. Yeah,
that is real unfortunate. I mean, in some ways, it's kind of the way it goes. It's not like it's new to players. It's been happening since MKX.
Well,
that double hitting fatal or X-ray or whatever.
Right. Yeah, it's really weird when I think about it. Like if you think about Scorpion has a double hitting fatal blow, right? But the first one will drag you back down to the ground, and then the second one continues that animation. Whereas like
Khan
this
has
one
that
here,
too. Kotal's got that hit on the way up and then down. So
right?
it guarantees that as long as the first hit gets, you're encapsulated in it in such a way that you can't fall out of it, because that has got to be one of the most heartbreaking things, is to in some ways even feel like you made the right read, the right play, and to just have the gravity on it be weird.
But I don't think you can fall out of Kotal Khan's first hit, right? Because
No,
once
I
it
don't think you
hits, it's
can.
guaranteed. Whereas like
Well-
Kung Lao is put in situations where the opponent is in like an odd angle where they'll get bumped up and flip over him, or they'll get bumped up a little bit but drop due to the gravity of the combo.
And not only that, but we saw when the breakaway happened that they get hit by the first one and players still have enough time to break away out of it, meaning that truly savvy players that are really paying attention to it will be able to break away out of fatal blow combos, because the player has to use it, the first hit hits, break away to drop out of the second one. Like that, seeing the first hit connect and the second one with, that is real crazy even on a breakaway, where it's like somebody needs to look at that. That needs to get for players should not be able to manually escape a fatal blow like that. Nobody else has that problem in the game currently. Like you're saying, Kotal Khan, it fully captures you. There's not enough time
After the first hit, right?
Yeah, there's not enough time after to get away, even if you did manage to input a breakaway.
Yeah, because I haven't seen anyone else that interacts in that kind of way. That
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're
Falls
all single hitting for the most part.
okay.
Very small number that hit more than once. Aaron Black's hits multiple
Yeah,
times.
Aaron Black's we know.
And I have seen players fall out of that. It's unlikely because the bullets start to rise you up before that last bullet that triggers the animation, but I have seen it happen a handful of times.
Because you can, correct me if I'm wrong, you could break away from the initial hit of the fatal and then just avoid the rest of it?
For Aaron Black?
For Aaron, right?
I don't think you can for Aaron. It was weird because the other thing about the fatal blows is that they have armor break properties. So even if you were able on the first hit activate it, the second hit would still be so fast that it would hit you and it would snap your armor in half. But the thing about Kung Lao's second hit on it is that it comes out with enough of a delay on it that it won't actually trigger and break the armor. But I don't think you can break away out of Aaron Black just because it'll catch you when you're trying to fall out.
Because there's so many consecutive hits coming out, yeah.
Yeah, that have that armor break. Multi-hitting. Almost every character is
It's very, very few, yeah. Because like Cassie's is the dive kick. Sub-Zero does the axe.
Puddle from Noob Saibot and the box from above from Cetrion. I'm actually kind of curious if we'll see another parry fatal blow. Saw parry X-Ray and MK9 with Johnny Cage, then MKX we saw Sonya with a parry one. This game though, I am kind of curious if we'll see characters get a parry fatal blow.
That with the way the fatal blow mechanic works, like I don't know, like that would be really interesting with parry. Whereas like we have so many characters that have normal parries.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I don't know if it would be.
Well, so the other thing
there
about...
for MKX enough to like really know. Was there other like normal parry moves that didn't require X-ray?
Yeah, there was parries in there, and then there was just the X-rays were like the best because you can't parry an X-ray, but an X-ray parry would parry an X-ray. So that was like the ultimate parry. It beat everything. The X-ray parry also beat air moves and stuff too, unlike normal parry. So it beat everything. The other thing too though about the parries in both games even is that the parry X-rays also were combo starter. So nobody in this game has a fatal blow that starts a combo either. I'm really curious if we may end up seeing that, like this fatal blow actually has a follow-up, because that was something that did exist in the previous game.
All right, enough a rough start here for Pop-Tart, having to go up once again against the Kung Lao. Going through the Kung Lao gauntlet here. Swear to God, if Grandma shows up with a Kung Lao.
Well, King-Tiza and Pop-Tart have already played here.
Right.
Able to shut it down. I think he 3-0'd him with Kung Lao, so King-Tiza does feel confident in this matchup, looking to repeat that, and I'm gonna maybe get this. Is this last hit gonna do? Yes, it will. Ow. That was clutch too.
Round 2, fight.
All right. Nice, we're going for carry here.
Oh, here we go. Okay, there's the breakaway though.
Nice, get up attack here, able to take your turn back. Nice throw.
All right, sending for the corner here. Throw, gonna switch sides. Now it's Jackie's turn for some corner pressure.
Yeah,
Never mind.
Yep. Oh, jeez, what a first round here.
And
Oh my
King-Tiza with
goodness.
that instant jump kick into dive kick to challenge that get up attack even. That was
How
sick.
does he not cut his hands doing that? Like, there's no way you're gripping your hat tight enough where you can stab someone's neck off like that.
Yeah,
He's got like
true.
magic hands. Like, does he like?
Probably has his hat is magic and it trusts him and just doesn't cut him because he does a lot of stuff with that hat that feels like
Cut yourself.
uppercutting people with the hat. The hat pushes back on that.
Like, you think his thumb and fingers are strong enough to just hit somebody like
Maybe
that
that's what
without
it
it
is. He's
moving?
got really strong fingers so that he can maintain that just
Right.
above distance so the blade doesn't touch him.
Right, like he's got like he crab hands it or something. Just goes.
These weird hats
Ah.
with the extra blades on it. It's not just a sharp hat. It's a sharp hat with spikes and stuff.
Right.
It's too much. I don't know.
You know what? Maybe he lotions his hands excessively,
Yeah,
and
they're
that's
covered in Vaseline, so they just
yeah. It just like would
fast.
slip. But then again, I don't know. Like,
the physics aren't adding up here. I think
No,
that
it's not.
NetherRealm
Maybe he
may have
covers
a
it.
problem.
no, Elmer's glue was used once as a band-aid, so maybe he covers his hands in glue.
Okay, it'll just seep into the wound that he constantly makes.
Like there's or he's got calloused hands. Nice down. Four.
Probably calloused hand. I like seeing Noob Saibot here though. Noob Saibot this deep in the brackets, also seeing double. So I'm a Noob Saibot player. I like seeing double against Kung Lao. Kung Lao is a character that, first off, doesn't have a good punish for back one throw. So you get away with a little bit more of throwing that string out there, a little bit more riskily. But also the up kick and the shadow slide are great tools in the neutral for kind of shutting down what Kung Lao wants to do.
Right.
Ghost fall, not worth it.
Oh,
we go. Nice teleport.
Yep. Good call out on the hat throw here. He's trying to push you away with the shadow.
Anti-air maybe with that. Oh, that's an accident.
No.
I don't think that was on purpose. I don't know if you have this problem, but I actually get quite often a roll into fatal blow, like as just a missed input, because rolls are technically special cancelable, and while I'm mashing left trigger and then I'm also wanting to hold block in case I mess it up, I end up getting left trigger and block together on the roll. It's tough.
Yeah. I could see that where like you get that negative edge from block into fatal blow. Nice down one. Oh, forward throw. Dude.
I'm out of the corner though. No escape attempt. Hey, good duck on
Wow. Yeah. Oh, trying to reach a little bit too far here. One more combo will do it. Oh wow.
here we go.
What an interrupt. But he's got to be perfect here. Can't get
hit by anything, including a The thing though about Noob Saibot is his damage is absolutely massive. So even though he had 520 health left, he was basically 2 hits away from death there. One random, even anything would have put him into the kill zone where a fatal blow combo could have actually hit enough damage to do it.
I see.
I think this variation's got to be in the corner to get the real big damage ones, but low slide amplify launches in the corner just like everything else, so you can get huge damage in the corner. And then of course Dark Sabbath, the variation combo heavy one, you can actually hit that 51% 52% combos really easily.
All right, opting to go back to Jackie here.
That's why we saw Noob Saibot. He might have thought that character might have had some different tools in the matchup, but fortunately not really able to bring those to bear. So we're going to see Jackie coming back out here. Last chance too. He's got to win 3 in a row now.
Yeah. It's a tall order, that's for sure. But man, going through a Kung Lao gauntlet is no easy task.
Nope.
Nice interrupt here.
This isn't even necessarily King-Tiza's final form. Like he's got Aaron Black and Sub-Zero potentially waiting here as well. So it's going to be a struggle for Pop-Tart. Pop-Tart can do it though. He's proven himself to be a very solid player here. It's the counter. Nice throw from Pop-Tart to open up King-Tiza here.
Nice. Op's gonna step back here. Oh boy, got scooped for trying to guard. That's unfortunate when you get like too patient. Like, all right, I'm comfortable blocking, and then you don't expect the throw to happen.
You're like, oh man, I'm sick of having to deal with all this pressure. I'm just gonna block it, and then they throw you. It's heartbreaking.
Oh, nice roll away, but unfortunately got chased down by the advancing North.
Are we gonna see the fatal? Yes, we will.
Fatal.
Gonna be close. I don't think it's gonna kill though. It's left. Oh no, this actually should kill. Yeah, the kick in the back. Yep, there it is. 44%. Nice use of those resources, and that puts King-Tiza now set point.
2. Fight.
What a kick. What a kick. But you're right in the corner here. Jump in. See, you aren't getting anti-airs at all because you can't tell the difference whether or not he's going to dive kick or if he's just going to do a regular jump 3.
And we've actually seen, honestly, a lot less of upgraded Jackie jumping around.
Yeah.
Been able
Oh,
pressure.
yikes.
Might have him here.
Yeah, that's going to wrap it up there. Tiza coming out on top 3-0 over Pop-Tarts.
That was incredibly solid play there. It seemed like every little stray hit, he was fully able to capitalize on it and really able to just shut his opponent down when he needed. He will make his way back up against Dirty Grandma in our grand finals.
Wow, it's been I mean, it's not a bad showing. Pop-Tart ending off in third.
Oh yeah, definitely not a bad showing at all. And third place, nothing to scoff at. And definitely this is the only qualifier here. I believe the number we're at is 21 players for PlayStation have qualified, crowning a 22nd here tonight. So going to be another like 10 qualifiers or so to go. Those of you guys that didn't make it, Xbox side still has qualifiers going on as well. I think 20 players for Xbox. I myself am actually hosting an Xbox qualifier on the 14th of December.
Oh, nice.
And then another one on January 10th.
Okay.
Players looking to still make it in. There are still some opportunities available to you guys.
Excuse me.
We're going to see if Dirty Grandma or King-Tiza can make it here. King-Tiza needs to win 6 games. Grandma only 3. But Grandma has been looking really strong. I really think he is the favorite to win it tonight, but King-Tiza's looking to challenge it here.
Yeah, that Johnny play is just absolutely outstanding. Excellent spacing, just neutral in general. It's just really, really dominant.
Yeah, honestly, that Johnny play is so good. I'm going to watch and make sure he's not picking his AI. Maybe he's just got the best AI build and the best augments, and he's just going to town with that. We got to live view.
Let's check the lobby here real quick. Make sure it's still a competitive lobby.
Yeah, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, grand finals. Yeah. Qualifier number 9 for the PS4. Here we are, the moment we've all been waiting for. Aaron Black versus Johnny Cage.
Yeah, this is going to be quite an interesting match. We saw King-Tiza switch over to Aaron Black at the end of their previous set in winners finals. Now Aaron Black coming out of the garage. First thing going to be his opening gambit here against this Johnny Cage, who has proven to be an absolute nightmare for our players here tonight.
Wow. Big jump in here. Gonna get the full confirm.
Nightmare does not end, and we're in the corner. How much time are we going to spend in these corners? And another thing, too, about these corners, it's a Chronica stage. So Chronica stage means no interactables. When you're in the corner, you're alone. There's no armored scythe or no dirty mattress to run off of. You are stuck.
Yikes. And wow, just working on maximum range lows here coming out of Dirty Grandma. Good patience here, blocking every Aaron Black string until he finally gets thrown.
Yeah, it's also an interesting thing we're noting is that he's playing Barking Iron, so he's going to have access to the command grab here, tick throws as well. So he's going to lose a couple of his other tools. See if that's going to end up panning out here, as Barking Irons doesn't get a lot of love, but I still think has some unknown dirt that people are still uncovering.
Yeah, you know, usually we see the 50 pickup. Wow, just run up to drop kick. Okay, nice. Trying to go for a low here at that distance there. Oh, wow. What a cancel. Unfortunately, got called out for it. All right, gonna get version here. Wow, and he was swinging high, and he stood up, I think. Not good here. 2 combos in the corner. Nice get up attack into Acid.
Now, this is the only way he has of putting that acid puddle out because he's got the dynamite instead. So he can only get those acid puddles at the end of combos. Not able to just throw them out there. Oh, wow, that caught!
Really good anti-air fatal blow.
You think it'll kill? These last few hits, he didn't hit all the bullets. I don't think this is going to do enough. Lowest damage fatal blow yet, 27%. Oh, we got him!
Fastest gun in Outworld. Final round.
And this thing walk back. Nice, into the fireballs. Maximum range on the low here. Do a stun. Ooh, bless you. Ooh, acid. Nice. Put him into it. Let's maximize the potential of this throw damage. Boy, down one. Wake up. Ooh. Okay, we're still fairly even here. No scud shot, right, for Aaron Black here to stop those energy bolts.
Starting to become a bit of a problem here, and like you said, no scud shot here on Barking Irons. He's stuck.
Oh, sliding on into that acid here. No fatal blow left for Tiza.
And what's the play? He's got to shut it down. 40 health left.
The drop kick here. Oh, no. Oh.
All right, it looked like an almost obvious play is to go for the crushing blow, try to get the kill there. But Dirty Grandma absolutely ready for it, and that will be game one to Dirty Grandma.
Wow, honestly, it could have gone either way. It's an interesting pick not doing 52 pickup from Tiza and opting for the one that doesn't have scud shot. But I think we only saw one command throw out of that. So was that an ideal pick?
I think that was only one command grab, and we didn't need dynamite. We did see him using the cancels on the slide, so he's able to cancel the slide attack to get a little pressure going. I don't necessarily know if it's fully worth it. He really does. It seems to need to get more of that command grab out there, and he also needs to convince NRS to take the dynamite off and give him back the normal acid puddle.
Yeah, and that doesn't matter now because we're going back to the card pickup.
Card it is.
Ooh, wow. Actually got whip punished for the down 4. Nice breakaway here into a flawless block attack.
Dirty Grandma is not messing around. He snagged this spot here in dominant fashion. Has he lost a game?
Yeah, he did lose a game in the last set.
He's beat him?
Well, okay. Do you mean set or game?
I mean, it's the game. I thought that...
Oh, the entire game. Okay. No.
Yeah, I think he's lost a round, but he hasn't lost the whole game. He's been 3-0ing everybody.
Nice low. And I don't think I've seen flawless blocks this frequent from anybody except.
Oh, that spacing was immaculate. Just shimmied right out of the range. The breakaway trying to hang in here, but that'll do it here.
And honestly, you have to have this excellent spacing here with Johnny. That's where he gets some of his best neutral positioning. Is just like at that about startup neutral range, anyway. Boy, big jump in here into the slide acid. You can't be swinging high here. Just can't.
That is a dangerous game to be playing.
Nice block on the drop kick here. Another flawless block, but no reversible attack here. Oh boy. I think he tried to pull out a scud shot and just was low on it.
Oh, the armor will keep him safe here. He's not going to kill with this, but that is going to give him the life lead.
That does so much damage. This hurts so much. All right, life lead, like you said, into acid here. This is going to try to push him back with the rifle into the acid. Yikes! Oh my goodness, and that's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen.
And these crushing blows here from Johnny Cage. He's just like Dirty Grandma is using them so like powerfully. Like and they don't come up often. Like we've only seen the sunglasses twice, but man, when it does, it is absolutely decimating his opponent.
Yeah. All right, let's see here what Tiza comes up with. Gonna stick with Aaron Black here.
Aaron Black.
That's what it's gonna be.
Okay, so Cowboy to the end, at least till the end, until the reset. Once he gives himself a little bit more breathing room, and he can go back to thing, but he is going to need 3 in a row.
Yeah, absolutely. And still sticking with 52 card pickup for this round here. Ladies and gentlemen, Dirty Grandma on tournament point here. And again, if he wins, qualifies for the PS4 CGL, and he's already qualified for the Xbox CGL. Nice shadow kick here.
Snag 2 of those spots. A few players have done it. Dirty Grandma.
Wow, good EMPR. And one.
Wow, even after the whip flip kick, he was ready with that? That's insane.
No way. So, like, you're right. It's insane how free blocks is big. Somebody has studied.
Sort of robot, or he's got his game sharked up to play at half speed so he can. It's crazy. I know I'm just making up excuses why, but like it's ridiculous.
It's really astounding, like how good these flawless blocks are. It's
impressive. This is a thing that, like, you know, say what you will, it exists in the game. Everybody can do it, and only a handful of players are doing it. And Dirty Grandma absolutely proving that he is one of those upper echelon, top tier players with the abilities and the skills to really push this game to its limit. He's just getting pushed here really hard to that corner.
Ooh, wow, what a down one here. Then already gone here. What do you do in the corner? Not a good position for Aaron Black. Yikes, what? Wow, a jump in.
Okay, here we go. Aaron Black's time to get some damage going. There's the launcher, just takes the uppercut combo. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I don't think he saw that he was out of meter breakaway to not happen.
Grandma's still 380 health away from securing this tournament here tonight. Qualifier is so close. Oh, this might be it. He's got the fatal blow. Yep, this is it. The fatal blow cancel combos, and Dirty Grandma will do it. 3-0 didn't lose the game here in top 16. That is ridiculous.
It's unfortunate. We saw him commit to that rifle stance. Wasn't able to put it away. Yikes.
Nope. Dirty Grandma's reactions were just too strong. Like, he saw any sort of weakness and immediately honed in on that. Honestly, that must have been happening throughout the tournament, but Dirty Grandma will secure the spot into Konsole Kombat number 2, $10,000 on the line. He will now be joining 21 other players, 10 more left to join him. And then I believe it goes down, it's like second weekend in January. Let me get that date.
Really? Second weekend in January? Isn't that...
It might be the 3rd, but it's definitely one of the weekends in January. It's really quick into...
That's close to... AIT, is it not? Nope, second weekend of January would be after KIT. But that...
Oh, no, okay, all right, I was wrong. So it's toward the end. So we got January 25th and 26th for Xbox, and February 8th and 9th for PlayStation. So that is
wow, so still plenty of time.
Yeah, plenty of time. Dirty Grandma, of course, going to be attending both of those events, so going to be some big opportunities for him coming up the weekend of the 25th and the 8th February. So that is going to be... Definitely make sure you guys are ready to watch that, as that's going to be 32 players out for huge bags of coins.
Right.
Massive.
Yep. So congratulations once again. Greatly appreciated for CGL also running the event as well. And of course, creating the opportunity for these online players, because, you know, honestly, not everyone can travel. And this is another opportunity with the great netcode that MK11 has. You know, we'll leave Combat League out of this, but for the great netcode it has, it's been possible to do the online tournaments, which is absolutely amazing. And we appreciate all you guys that are sitting at home watching. And don't forget to keep to CGL for other games as well. They just did a Halo 2v2 series I saw not that long ago. Of course, Call of Duty going on as well.
The calendar looks like they've got some FIFA stuff coming up as well. There's some Rainbow Six stuff on that calendar, some more Halo 5 stuff.
Apex tournament tomorrow as well.
Ooh, okay.
You guys are watching some Apex aside from just fighting games, here to tune in. But yeah, I think that's going to be about it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Zero. You can follow me on Twitter at Zero Syndicate, or even on twitch.tv/Zero Syndicate. Feel free to follow and subscribe CGL1 here for all those wonderful events that are coming up as well. to keep this stuff going. Let them know that you appreciate the opportunities that you have.
Yeah, absolutely. This opportunity is massive. It's almost a major, so huge shout outs to CGL. Make sure to follow their Twitter and their Twitch so you guys can keep up to date on that. I have been Dream Eater. I've got my own tournament coming up, smash.gg/DreamMK for anybody that wants to sign up for those Xbox qualifiers. And I have had an absolutely awesome time here commentating this video. Great matches. Dirty Grandma takes it all.
Yeah, absolutely. So thank you again, guys. Until the next one, later days.
Choose your destiny. Flawless victory. Choose your destiny. Flawless victory.